Hello, everyone. Welcome to Masks Web of Intrigue. This is session 16. And, I'm the GM. I'm Oni. I make the lives interesting for our the player characters, but it turns out I didn't have to do that last session because they made their own lives interesting, which was amazing. So, it's always fun when the players decide to, chop at their own foot. That's fun, right? Right? It's always fun. It's always fun to see them, destroy their own cleverly created plans. Damn it. Okay, so why don't we have our players introduce themselves? My bad.
Hello, I'm Illis. I'm playing DD, who's very little and very angry.
I'm Evelyn. I play Nevoa / Maria, the Janice.
Next.
I'm
Hey,
Phantom Mouse. I play Chimera,
Okay,
and I'm currently being accosted by the police.
I'm Janine. I play as Mina, currently on the roof of the building trying to contact, and I'm totally not freaking out.
Hi, I'm Josh. I play as Zinc. Right now, it's being repaired from what happened, and I can't remember what it was from the fight.
All right. So, somebody type something. Okay. Okay. So, well, a lot of interesting stuff happened. So I actually have no idea where I should begin because, like, I don't know who to begin with. Like, you all just basically like made your own lives interesting. Oh boy. Okay, let's actually oof, um let's begin with Mina outside because you arrived at like noon, so like around 12 noon, which is when you
Yes.
talked with Carlos, the whole interlude, and then like Didi's scene in the interrogation room that would happen like in 5 p.m. Like so. Sorry, you arrived at around 1 a.m. 1 p.m. So like it's still noon, but it will happen at 5 p.m. So that's 4 hours later. So you have a lot of time to do like basically whatever the hell you want. So tell me, Mina, you're still on the rooftops next to the UPP building. What the heck do you do, man?
Well, I
Gosh.
will consider my options first.
Mm-hmm.
Saw Nevoa and Didi and Chimera going with the police.
Yes.
I didn't see Zinc go inside
No,
the
you
police
saw
station.
Zink and a younger detective walk off in another direction from the church that you chose not to follow.
Yes.
By this
I
time, they
will
would have reached
actually.
their destination, which you don't know where.
Hmm.
But yes, you can go
Uh,
look for them if you want. But yeah, go on. Sorry to put words in your mouth.
Actually, I would try. I would be, what should I do? Maybe I would just sit down on the roof and try this time. I would try to talk to, mentally talk to Novoa.
Ah, okay. By the way, okay. So let's have you like try to roll for this. It's still a negative one because there is still a lot of people here, so the roll hasn't
Yes.
changed at all. That's
Yes.
great. Oh,
So
I just remembered what I didn't open up. Okay, let's open that up. You do have influence over Nevoa. I don't recall. That would count in the roll. I do not know. You have influence
actually, I
over
am.
everybody. Yeah, awesome. Roll that freak, man. Just roll it with a -1. Okay. So that's a -2 on the roll. Okay. Okay.
So I will put -1. Okay.
Yes.
-1.
Yeah, your freak is at -1 right now.
That, god damn it.
Okay. Thank you,
So
Mr.
many
Shia
cooks.
LaBeouf. Okay, so on the first side, you do. I mean, do you want to use team to increase that to blurg?
Oh, how would I do that?
I have no idea. Like, if you can't think of a way, I guess it
Selfishly?
doesn't have it. Yeah, it's a like use.
She
Free
could
selfish.
probably go off on someone mentally.
Do you want to like insult? Like, you have to do something that would insult or ignore your teammates, but it like the insult or ignore doesn't have to be immediate. It can happen in the future or something. But it's something that definitely like they will know that you've done so. It you can't just shout at someone in your head and then
I
but,
will.
you can also take the potential and I can do something exciting.
That's very tempting. You know what?
Potential? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, you're like only like you have 5 potential, like 5 basic advancement. You are ready for the further advancements. Okay. Okay. You try to again mentally connect that there are just too many people and you realize that you really can't do anything from outside. If you walked in, that would be different, but like from outside you really can't do anything. Uh for the
The
move
walls are too thick.
for the move that I will take because you failed, I need to look at my things. Okay. 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 Um. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to make a playbook move. Okay. So the playbook move is instead of like it's one of your playbook moves actually. It is your rumor mill. I'm going to activate
Ah.
the rumor mill. Okay. So I'm going to apply this move. So you get to roll this. So just like this is my move. I'm forcing this move onto you. That's my GM move.
So I will.
Roll superior. Yeah. Roll superior. You have nothing that takes like manages superior, so you're good on that front. I guess I don't know. Oh, never mind. You're guilty. No, you're not guilty. No, you're guilty. Never mind. Everyone's guilty. No, you're not guilty. No, you're guilty. Never mind. Yeah, so it's just one. Okay, it's 7, but it's still fine. But you're guilty. Okay, so it's still 7, but it's fine. Like you get the thingy. So let's see the rumor mill. So on a 7 to 9, ask 1. So ask 1 from the list. Do you have the list?
Wait, let me see. Where is it?
Um,
Okay, 7 to 9. What are they up to? What or who they most care about, and what allies do they have, or what enemies? Where can I find them? How could I make them vulnerable? I choose one
So the
from
best thing
those.
is that like you don't know which information on an important figure. So you don't know who is this important figure that you're just going to like hear the rumors from the different people that you are scanning around. So you don't
Hmm?
get to contact like Nevoa, but you get these like you read the minds of people and get information about this rumor. So you don't get to actually choose the important figure, but you get to choose which information about this figure that you get.
Ah,
So it's kind of
okay.
confusing. Sorry, you don't know the person
Who it
who you
is?
get the
Okay, I
yeah, but you get to choose the question. You get sorry if it's confusing. It's totally confusing me. So I understand if it's very
okay.
confusing.
So yeah, so basically, I will get a whiff of some. They talk. They basically talking about someone.
Yes, you don't know who. I mean you'll figure it out once you like choose the question. So like yeah,
Mm, Ah, I'm tempted to choose.
you can only choose one. You can do it. I believe in you.
I want where and when can I find them?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You just had to freaking choose that, didn't you? God dang it, man.
Yes,
Gosh, freaking dang it.
I know the consequences, so I choose that. I like it's go big or go home.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Now I have to figure out who is this person because I actually had two people in mind, and depending on your question, I would choose which of them. Now I need to choose which of them because this is not the question I expected you to choose. Dang it.
Yes, I threw a wrench in your plans.
Ha! Get in line. I throw wrenches in my plans. I threw a bigger wrench by having Barreto's car blow up. You can't even reach my level of insanity. Okay, yet. Oh, in before Janine reaches my level of insanity. All right. Where and when can I find them? Okay. Okay. The people. Let me look up the people list. Okay. Who would these people be talking about the most? So these are people are outside the UPP. We're talking about someone. So, okay, okay, okay. Okay. This is a tough one because like both are very useful. Like both answers are very useful. Both of these people, but one of them. Okay, you know what? Okay, so I'm going to give you two information because I'm sorry. What like it's just like I can't not. It's like interesting. Okay, so um yeah, okay, so most people are actually like thinking about like the memorial service that's going to happen the next day morning starting at 9 a.m. at UPP. It's about like respecting fallen officers, saluting fallen officers and stuff like that. But most people kind of realize it is kind of like caused by Barreto's downfall. So it's like a friggin' like sort of memorializing him in particular, but it's it's like in general they can't show partiality even though they're totally doing it. But yes, all right. So yeah, that's something. And you here in the uh Amina, what is the legal name um Black Mamba uses?
Uh,
I think it's so Silvio something. I do not recall that surname.
yeah, I think it's not on my. Damn it, it's not on my
That's
list.
fine. Like you can come up with a surname. I'm totally cool with that. I guess
Uh,
I can like I guess I can come up with one myself. I guess Blarg. My gosh,
yes.
man. My gosh, why do I do this?
Hunter would be nice.
What?
Is his Hunter
Oh,
would be his last
Silvio
name.
Silvio Hunter. Okay, I like that. Okay, so what is like like okay, Silvio Hunter doesn't look like Black Mamba, right? Like Black Mamba has that very black face and like glowing yellow eyes.
Yeah, I think Black Mamba as Black Mamba differs from any person he sees him. Like his face shifts from one person to another,
Like
like that.
like as like does it actually shift or does people think it looks like that?
Uh People think it looks like that.
Okay.
So I see him as a different person.
Hmm.
Barreto see him as a different person.
Oh, okay.
Like
That is an interesting detail. You know what? I mean, it does. Okay. Do you know this? Like, does Mina know this, or is like Mina doesn't know this? I like that's what I'm asking. Basically.
I think
Like,
Mina is in denial. Like I know
okay,
it's possible through powers, but that's not something should people should have
okay,
that kind
yeah,
of power like
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, no, that's understandable. Okay, so we have kind of established right now that Black Mamba has some sort of way of making his face appear differently to different people.
Yes, I think one of the reason Mina.
And I guess like his Silvio Hunter personality face is a constant, his default face, which is actually shown in cameras because he can't fool cameras, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is his normal face, but nobody knows Black Mamba looks like that. Okay, okay, I love that. Oh, okay, and sorry, you were going to say something. I'm sorry.
Yes, I was saying yes.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is a okay. That is a great detail. I love that detail, and it's great that we are still coming up with details 16 sessions in. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so but Mina does know, like Silvio, like Mina does know Black Mamba's like the legal name, of course.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Okay,
She's
of
done
course.
her research.
Yeah. So yeah, like and officially he was probably on. It's the nukes. Okay. All right. Anyway, anyway, uh, yeah, like he was probably as like an advisor in Wolfscan's when you were CEO anyway. So it's like it had to be legal. So it's yeah, it's fine. All right. So oh no, he can't be. Never mind. It's because it was like it was a front. Okay. No. Like yeah. Okay. So all right. So you know you've done your research, Silvio, and people are talking about this. Okay, what is his like? Is he like a businessman, investor, like politician? Like what is he pretend to be in his legal self?
I think he's a businessman investor.
Okay, nice. So okay, he's a business. So like people are talking about that the like famous, possibly dirty, but nobody has ever found any proof or anything about it.
Yes.
Yes, which is in the lockbox.
Yes.
Yes, this yeah. Oh gosh. All right.
Touching my teeth.
Anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh, the jigsaws are fitting into place. I love it. Okay. Um. So Silvio Hunter is going to be coming to the memorial service the next day morning.
Fuck.
Yes. This is
Okay.
this is the information you
Damn
scan.
it.
And while you're freaking out, you will also get the information about this other person, which is like basically I get to control. So it's like okay, so people are talking about they're like some sort of new person in the favela who's slowly making waves, like some sort of mercenary who kind of wears this like mime mask. He wields guns and black clothing, and nobody knows who they're affiliated with. They are currently appears to be some sort of like individual working for the highest bidder of sort.
Uh,
And this person, like literally nobody knows what they go by, so people have started calling him Blank because
mhm.
the face mask is very, very weird. You get a like you scan a like a very incomplete image, but you see the face mask. I will like just show you the face mask. I will show you their actual. Like I do have an image like ready, but like I'm just going to show you the face mask right now. One second. Let me get the friggin' face masking. So this is what their face mask looks like. This is all you scan gleam from your scans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Regular white mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like very like a mime type mask things. I don't
Mhm.
know. Stuff. Okay, so so these are the two information you give. Silvio Hunter is coming to the UPP memorial service next day at 9 a.m., which starts at next day 9 a.m. And there is this new individual who is some sort of mercenary for hire. That nobody knows who they like. They're currently unaffiliated and appears to work for the highest bidder. But like these are the information you glean. What do you do, Nina?
Okay. The other information would be totally, I would probably. Okay, my biggest issue will be someone's big coming tomorrow, so I'm pretty much, creeping, very much I'm panicked.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
basically walking around at the top of the building holding my head, and I will pull out my phone. And since I know they
Which
have DD and Navawa, I will call Zinc instead.
okay, you call Zinc.
Not inside.
The you get Zinc is currently being repaired, but Zinc can answer. Yeah, I like he's not out cold. Like yeah, Zinc can answer. Like like this is around the time when Zinc goes home, so he's just like repairing, starting. He hasn't had the new lesson implanted yet. Oh gosh.
Oh
But
God.
yeah, you can call Zinc.
Yes, I'm calling Zinc. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
That is the cutest phone ring ever.
Okay. Oh my God. Where are you, Zinc?
At home getting repaired.
Oh, so you're not inside the PlayStation?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Oh my God. Do we have any connection? I need to call Didi. I can't just walk inside, and I can't call her phone because they have her phone. What time would you finish your downloading, Zinc?
I'm not sure,
Oh gosh.
but most likely it'll
Okay.
probably be before 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
Do,
probably gonna
do
take
you?
you like the entire night to get the repair done because you do have the damage condition and it's going to take a while.
Okay, Zinc. Listen up. Okay. Oh my God. I can't. Okay. I can't call. I can't talk about it on the phone. Some way I could just go to your place and tell you what's happening. Can I actually go to you? Where the hell are you?
As I said, I'm at home.
Where the fuck your home is? Okay, give me the damn address.
Do you give him the address?
Do I?
I don't know. That's your like agency.
Yeah, I know, but is that what you just asked?
Yeah, I just asked
Yes,
like,
I.
Okay.
yeah, do you give her the address or do you not?
Yes, I do.
Okay, as soon as he gave me the number, I say, okay, I'm going there right now. I don't care if you're charging. I'm going to. I need to tell someone what's happening, and I'm gonna drop the phone call and walk my way to Zinc's house.
Okay, absolutely. By the time you reach Zinc's house, the software patch will have been done.
I need to soften my nerves.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. So the software patch will have been done. So, yeah, let's continue with this. I'm excited to see how terrified, like how this scene progresses. Okay, you reach his house like like 15, 20 minutes later. I don't know. It's pretty nearby.
Yeah, I will knock on the door.
Who is it? It's
Uh, uh,
older woman's voice answers.
I said, is Zinc in? Is Zinc home? I really need to talk to him, and I still look like Red Fox.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, you're outside. You can't look like yourself on the outside. You'll give me shot.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I'm one second, and she opens up. Okay. So you open like Suarez opens up the door. If you haven't seen what Suarez looks like, I will like it's in the. You can scroll up in the doc file. Just go up to Zinc, and you can see Suarez there, the older lady, friggin' older
uh,
lady.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, she opens up the door. Hello, you're Red Fox.
Yes, that's me.
I,
Uh,
Zinc is getting repaired right now. He took a lot of injuries at some sort of shootout that he can't talk to me about. Were you there with him?
Unfortunately, no. But I don't know the details on that. I think someone was shooting at. I think it was a church.
Oh, I haven't actually seen the news yet. I
Yeah.
do you? Oh, okay. Come inside. You work with Zinc before. Come inside.
Thank you. And you can clearly see Mina is very jittery.
Yeah, yeah. She introduced herself. My name is Doctor. I forgot her first name. Doctor something Suarez. It's not something. It is um Jacqueline Suarez.
Yeah, I will shook her hand and say red fox and squeeze really tight and let go.
Yes. And you go inside and you see Zinc is on. Zinc, what does your charging station look like while you're getting repaired?
It's like a capsule.
Like you're like lying inside it like a sort of surgical capsule thingy.
Yes.
Okay, neato. So she takes you to the repair room where you see Zinc is inside. I'm imagining it looking like one of these. Hold on a second. Let me show you what this looks like. Friggin' look like. That is not. Yeah, like it looks like. I'm guessing it looks like maybe one of this. I'm just like confirming.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Like these hyperbaric machine. So and it like Zinc is inside. He's awake. It's like he's staring up, I guess. And yeah, he's and you can see like a lot of his like plates are open. You can see the fleshy parts, the
Ew.
muscly parts that are like kind
Ew.
of decayed and held together by metal, grafted.
I
It's very
I
disgusting.
basically just I and you know towards his body parts and say, "Is that all right? Isn't that quite rotten?" You- Okay, it just that's disgusting.
His body is, well, I mean his organic body is decayed quite a lot. We have grafted the metal onto him via a lot of proprietary technical procedure to make this. This is my like this project is my brainchild, and I'm hoping this is working out because. Uh, you can see her kind of frustrated because like the project isn't working out that well and she's getting yelled at from techies, but the UPP just keeps putting Zinc into these like damaging, like, yes, but you have to understand he's not he's not immortal, but anyway,
I
how can I help you? How can we help you?
can I actually I'm just here to talk with Zinc about something about and I just stare at Zinc, signaling Zinc like I need to talk something.
um I I can I mean I can just like you can just ignore me, or do you want me to leave the room because I am currently repairing him? Suarez asks.
Repairing him. All right, it's fine. Just stand there.
Yeah, I'm like you can see her like poking like gigantic needles into Zinc or screwdrivers, drills, and other stuff. You hear drilling noises in his flesh. It's very disgusting. It doesn't hurt him because she's disabling the pain receptors while doing that to
Yeah.
repair him. Yeah.
Apart from being, afraid, she's kind of like distracted with all the in front of.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
best part is
Me.
there's not too many blood leaking out because he doesn't have too many blood. There's some sort of oil leaking out, but she has a bucket underneath to collect that. Oh God, why?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh. I may be describing this in a little bit more detail than is necessary. Please continue so that I may stop.
Uh, uh, oh, wait. Oh God. I'm basically Mina just put her hand on his and her eyes to shield herself
Mm-hmm.
and just say, there's something about we talked about earlier about this dude that I work with, right, Zinc?
Right.
About yes, apparently, uh, uh, his real name is Silvio.
Hunter.
Other
Yeah.
guy, yes, Silvio Hunter,
Mhm.
investor businessman guy, quite in the city. He's that dude. He's the one I'm talking about that I work with as a delivery girl in a business of delivering. Uh, um, uh, he's coming to the police station tomorrow 9 a.m. where Didi and the Boa is.
Wait, your friend
Okay.
and Suarez just randomly asked, "Wait, your other superpowered friends are at the police station?"
Yeah, they are reporting something.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Uh,
go
he,
Nobody,
check
nobody
out
ever
Chimera.
tells me anything. Zink never tells me anything. No, he just she pouts like an older woman in her 40s pouting while she's working on the, on the machine, on the Robocop, pouting.
yeah. So
It's
yeah, it's good because I'm trying to attend the funeral tomorrow and he's there and I kind of have a
oh, it's not a funeral.
bad
He already
place.
got burned.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, okay.
it's
It's
kind
just a
of
memorial service. Sorry. I'm sorry.
tomorrow and I don't I it's bad that he's there and you get what I mean.
Yes, I do.
I'm clench.
I
Mina is really clenching her teeth right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's basically. And I'm gonna clam shut like you basically see Mina hugging herself.
Uh-huh. Um, are you
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I think I'm
Suarez
going
asks.
sick.
Uh,
I just
do you
what?
need do you yeah oh, sorry, I forget, like, the what I'm doing is that she suddenly realizes that whatever she's doing, which looks incredibly normal to her because she has done this for like a decade, is incredibly unsettling to normal people. So she's like,
Yeah,
oh, right, I forgot, I'm sorry, she just stands up like, please, like, don't, yeah, I forget, like, this is not normal for, the bathroom's that way, as you
okay.
like
I'm
may.
gonna run there.
Are you going to puke?
Yes.
It is very puke worthy. You don't actually puke too much because you haven't eaten since
Yes.
morning. You have not
This
had
morning.
breakfast because you ran out of money, and even after you got money you never bothered to buy lunch, so you're like, you haven't
Yeah.
eaten since morning. Like, okay, so while you're
I think she
huffing
just had that acid
huffing,
reflux
Suarez
because
comes
of
behind you.
stress.
Is everything all right? You see, her has like cleaned up her hand a little bit. She's kind of like
I just,
like rubbing them on the apron she's wearing. Are you okay? Oh, wow. Those are bile. Have you not eaten this morning?
I think I have acid reflux
Uh,
from all the stress.
okay, okay. Come on, come on. Do you want to take off your mask and like wash your face? I
I
can
stopped
go.
from.
I can go back outside and let you do that if you don't want me to. You don't want to show your face to me.
Yeah, just give me the food and I'll just eat in the bathroom.
Yeah, okay, so she's just going to get you some like cereal or something because that's literally all she eats. She's not very healthy, but she just
Yeah,
gets you some
she's
cereal
just
and some milk. Like it's terrible.
Mina is in the bathroom
Yeah.
eating.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. It's so adorable. It's kind of sad and adorable. We're gonna leave that incredibly sad and terrible scene while I go back and check out what the others are doing. So yeah, Chimera, you are in one of the holding cells. You're all by your lonesome. There was somebody else, but when like you went in, they got freaked out and asked to be transferred to another cell, and the police agreed. And so you're in a cell on your own. And you've been waiting for a while. Like there's a there's like a bench in the back that you can sit down, or you can sit down on the floor. It's not incredibly awful. It is very dirty, but it's not that dirty. It's clear that it's swept at least like once every 2 days or something. Not once every week. Definitely more than once every week. But yes. So it's slightly dirty, but not too dirty. Anyway. Okay. So while they were waiting there, you hear like someone like walking by shouting on the phone. And uh and it is a older woman. It's like I forgot what Santos looks like. I forgot Santos's appearance. So it's like an old. I remember she's an older woman, but that's literally all I remember. So, okay. So yeah. Alice, like if you have some time, like maybe like try to find an image for her. No rush, no rush. You can do that later. No rush right now. Anyway,
I'm sorry, an image for whom?
Santos, Detective Santos. Yeah, some
Mario?
No, not Mario. This is Valeria Santos, the female detective who's investigating Barreto's car explosion, who had a rivalry with Barreto and didn't like him as a person. Oh, jeez. It's like the best. Alright, okay, so like no rush, but yeah. So, yeah, so this woman is walking by shouting on the phone and saying, no, no, no excuses, okay? The body arrived at the morgue on Sunday night. This is Wednesday, okay? You've had 2.5 days, and I still do not have the bloody autopsy report. Okay, no, I am not I don't look, I don't care what is happening. I don't care that your brother needs your help. You were assigned to this, and this is an incredibly important case. This is probably the most important case the UPP is working on right now, and I need results. The brass are breathing down my necks, and I need results. I can't do anything if I don't have the bloody autopsy. She's incredibly shouting and angry on the phone. No, no, you listen to me, Diaz. I need that autopsy report by tonight on my desk. I don't care how late it takes. I don't care that you spend the night there. I want it on my table by 12 midnight. That is as much time as I'm giving you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Fine. She turns off. Of all the amateur, unprofessional. Hello. And she notices Chimera, like just sitting there, kind of standing
Hello.
out. Um, hi. Did you turn yourself in?
Yeah.
Huh. I did Miss Roberts talk with you?
She talked to me a lot.
Huh. Okay. Nobody tells me anything because you were at the melting pot when the car explosion happened on Sunday night, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah. I need your testimony too. Nobody. And she sees one of the jailer cops nearby. He's like, nobody Why didn't anybody tell me that Chimera was here in the holding cell? I need him from my investigation. What the bloody hell? It's like, okay, just wait there, Chimera. I'm going to sort this out. Oh, I'm going to have some. I'm going to get. Just wait there. So she's going to run off like in like 10-15 minutes. She's gonna return with like return with a cop and like ask them to open the door and take you to one of the interrogation rooms. Oh, she's
Okay.
much younger than I thought. I was thinking she was like, okay, not that old. I was thinking she was like in her like late 40s or something, as old as Suarez. But okay, she's much younger. Okay, she looks far
For
younger than
now,
I.
I'll go along with them.
All right, okay. So yeah, like she takes you to the interrogation room and she okay, like I said, you don't need to rush. Like you can find a better image if you think about it. Like it's fine. Like if you want this, that's fine. If you want another image, that's fine. This is you helped create this NPC. This is your image. Anyway, moving on. All right, so we go to the So you're at the interrogation room. So like, okay. First things first. My name is Detective Valeria Santos. I talked with your friends Deirdre Roberts and Nevoa on regarding their involvement in the in the car explosion of Detective Edgar Barreto. I've heard you were present at the scene and like I've had people like that's basically when like your mother reported you as like kind of revealed your identity to the police and we've had local police go to your house but you ran away.
I was afraid of a corrupt interrogation.
Well, I mean, since you were present at the phone call with me when Miss Roberts called me this morning, I'm guessing she talked some sense into you.
Yes, she calmed me down.
Okay, well, all right. So why don't we begin? Like, did you where were you when the car exploded?
I was just outside the melting pot.
You were on the roof. Like you can say just outside, but you were like just reminded you were on the roof. But like you can say
I
just
was on
outside.
the roof. I was on the roof in the melting pot.
Huh, interesting. Why were you on the roof? That thing doesn't have a like it has a slanted roof, right? Not a yeah, it has a slanted roof. What were you doing up there?
Determined if I wanted to talk to somebody inside.
Huh, okay, that's fine. Um okay, that person is would it be your mother?
Yes.
Okay, write it down. Okay, very well. Okay, so when the car exploded, did you see anything like anything out of the ordinary? Like did you see like could you have like did you have a visual on Detective Berdetto from your viewpoint? Miss Roberts
Yes.
said she could see him. Okay, you saw him drive up.
Yes.
Okay, and then it just exploded, and there was the smoke everywhere, and you never saw him again.
Correct.
Okay. Um, while like what were you doing when like Miss Roberts was trying to get the body out and Nevoa was trying to put out the fire with her smoke? What were you doing?
I tried to put it out with the fire extinguisher, but I dropped it, and then I
It,
know there's knew that there could be problems, so I went back to the roof.
hmm. Very well. So now that okay, okay, all right. Hmm. Okay. Alice, as the expert on interrogations, what else should I ask? Because I as the person do not know if there's anything else to ask. I don't think there
I
is,
mean,
right?
ultimately, the main thing is you're going to ask him just to tell his entire story.
Yeah. So
And if you catch discrepancies, you'll make little notes on them, and then you'll turn around and try to get those clarified to try to figure out whether or not he's lying on those or
okay. So
whether or not
so
he's
so far
misremembering.
Chimera hasn't lied. Like his testimony is completely accurate with what everyone else has described. So I guess that's really it. Okay, thank you, Mr. Souza. But
Chimera. I have to earn the other name.
okay, thank you, Chimera. You are still legally Mr. Souza, however, but okay. Chimera wishes to be called Chimera. Very well. If if we find any new information to ask you, I will ask you. But hopefully this would help somewhat.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Have
I'm
you
not
caught
at liberty to answer, but yes, you may.
Have you caught Gecko yet? After what he did to me?
After who? Sorry.
Gecko.
Gecko. Oh, right. You mean that investigation? Sorry, that is for Detective Mario de Souza. That's not my investigation.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is Mario D'Souza a reputable person, or is he on the take?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you like trying to use like what like are you like using a move or are you just like asking her directly?
I'll pierce the mask.
Okay. Like you want to ask her like okay, you want to see the person underneath. Okay, that's nice. That is very, very nice.
Did I get the influence against her?
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Piercing the mask is a um, what is that? Oh, that's a mundane. Oh my gosh. Oh, you have a 0. That's actually good. So that's the 1. Nice, nice. It's very nice, very nice. Okay, nice. Oh, so it's a 9. So this is fine. It's 9 because your mundane is 0.
No, I added in the +1.
Oh, you put a plus sign. Plus sign like freaks it out. Just when you have to put a 1, just write a 1. It's like plus
Okay.
the plus sign freaks it out. The minus sign doesn't. I don't like it's just roll 20 being roll 20. It's so weird. Technology, am I right? Anyway, so it's 9. It's it's the same. So you get to ask one from the provoke. Sorry, Pierce. Move list. Let me show that to you. There we go. Pierce the map. So the last question wouldn't apply because you already have influence over this person. So it doesn't apply.
I don't see any that applies to trying to find out if he's on the take or not.
So you have to kind of choose from the peers list. So can you like word it for the fourth question? The fourth question is the only one with the blank, I guess. But if you can word it like that, that'll help.
How could I get to your character to tell me if he's on the take or not?
Okay. How could you get your character to that is interesting. Okay. First of all, is he on the take? Now I need to figure out a lot of things. Is he on the take? And next, does Santos know about it?
Well, and there's yet one more thing
Mhm.
is he on the take, and if so, for whom?
Yes.
Because let's be honest, if he's on the take for one of the gangs, they would be fine with us taking down Black Mamba.
Gecko.
Yes. Okay. So, Okay, so she. Okay, so the answer to the question is that like um hmm she's like she looks around. Okay, look, I honestly he works with the friggin' corpos, the techies, and I mean I don't know. I just don't trust the techies guys. Okay, we need real police officers on the field, not a friggin' machine robot. Okay, but nobody thinks like everybody like sure like people can be on the tech, but robots can be hacked. No, robots can be forced to obey someone, forced to be compliant. Like, how do you handle that? Like, a person is always a person. They always have free will. You don't get that on a friggin' robot. So, uh, I mean, I don't know. Like, look, his police work is it's not impeccable. He's not friggin' perfect, Mr. Perfection Barreto, but he does his work. He does put in the hours. Think he's. I think he's on the He's fine. He's on the line. I don't look. I know there's a lot of people here, and as much as I try to deny it, it's the truth. Just have to deal with it. This is just people doing their things, and we just have to hope. Eventually, we trust the system in letting it work itself out, but sometimes it doesn't, and we can only hope for the best. So I think he's not. I think he's genuinely trying to capture Gecko. Gecko is been a nuisance in the drug industry in the As Ancostas for like decades, and just friggin' yeah. I don't think so. The answer is like she's pretty truthful that she doesn't think mm, that Mario is on the take for Gecko.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation.
She would be asking that. She actually smiles. She actually chuckles a little bit. Yeah. I guess you're going back waiting. Have you? D- Um. Would it be okay to say that your stomach grumbles at this point because you haven't had lunch?
Yes.
Okay, your stomach grumbles, and she's like, "Have they not given you anything to eat yet?"
Nope.
What is happening here? Come on. She takes you outside. She takes you back to the holding cell, and she asks the jailer from before, "Okay, get him something to eat. Okay, he's like, yes, he's under arrest. Just he's like, yes, he looks like a freaking mupp and worry. He still eats like a normal person. And don't forget, he's still a teenager. Just give him something to eat." And it's like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Like, it's clear that everyone is kind of like, oh my gosh, that is badass beyond any physical description. Okay, moving on. All right. So yeah, so that's that scene complete. They will give you some food to eat. We don't have to go into specifics of what that is. Moving on to who else? Mina. Let's go back to Mina. We'll come back to Neboa like as like Didi's interrogation is finishing and they're getting to Neboa and Neboa's testimony and stuff. It's gonna be a while. You know Neboa's testimony is going to be a while. All right. Moving back to Mina. Mina, you have finished huffing and eating and pity eating in the bathroom. What do you do? God damn it. Adorable.
I honestly don't know what to do. I would
Okay,
go
okay.
out
So
the
while you're eating, like
bathroom.
you left your phones like outside on the like on the next to the wash basin, and you go up to wash, and you see the two new phones, and you are basically reminded of the Falcaos strapped to medical gurneys, and Eric, who asked you
Yes.
to help you solve this other mystery from 1.5 years ago that you literally had no knowledge of until this morning, but it happened to be regarding to the Falcaos in some way.
Gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So you remember that. So yeah, what do you do?
what exactly happened? That someone called me or something?
No. You just saw the phone and was reminded of the whole thing.
Horror. Anyway,
Yeah. You know
uh,
this man, this mechanic with a bruised nose, just telling you to help him find like and possibly find justice for this neighbor that he treated as a little brother, and their own family has been abducted by your boss. Like, what do you do,
just
Mina? What do you do? Because honestly, I have no idea what you do.
I don't know. I would be just staring at my phone and I can't just do anything at the moment.
Yeah.
All I could do is wait for tomorrow, and or maybe wait for
So like okay, so
news
like
from Didi or
out of
Nagama.
character, if you like try, like you can try to investigate the lead Eric told you if you're in a mindset. Like I don't know if like you know
I
Nina's
don't think I don't think Mina is in the right mind.
okay. Okay. The new phone, the Black Mamba's phone, gets a text message.
Yes, I will read the text message.
It says, "Heard about fiasco at the church."
I replied, "Don't worry, they don't know that the girl is inside the church. Need to let it cool first before I'll manage to get her out."
Hmm. Okay. Do you like want to do something like some sort of move maybe? I don't know.
I will check the fridge.
Okay. You go check the fridge. There's like probably like I don't know some sort of like food there. I don't know Brazilian food, but there would be them there.
Maybe just a small bit of eggs and
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
potatoes.
yeah. Okay, totally. Like anything
That's
you
all.
want to find that would be there.
Uh, I would make myself omelette and just I'll pay for this later.
What are you cooking?
Yes,
How good is
I'm
that?
cooking an omelette.
How good is Mina at cooking? Like, I'm not going to make you roll for it. I'm just like curious how good Mina is at cooking.
She would be really good at cook because
Oh yeah, she
she's
lives alone.
been
Right,
in the
right. I
yeah.
forgot. Like, I don't know how I forgot. I've been like throwing like trouble at you for living alone this entire time. Anyway, moving on. Yes. So yeah, you make the omelet. You eat. Totally fine. Absolutely, totally
Yeah,
fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Um,
gonna make an extra for the doctor.
okay.
I'll basically feed her something nutritious.
Okay, okay, absolutely. All right, so that's going to be until evening. So we're gonna go back to Nevoa. Nevoa, as you're waiting, one of the police officers comes to you, kind of takes your testimony. It's not like a big deal because this person was like at the scene. You recall that they were at the scene, so they take your testimony. They apologize for being late, but mentions that they just managed to got all the bodies over to the over to the thing, and he was on the cleaning duty, so he just finished. Yeah. All right. Okay. um yeah, this is like evening. This is when you get the like just before he started, you got the message from Jessica Flores that you need to go to there in the morning to talk to her because you didn't show up. Anyway, all right. So Didi in the interrogation room.
Yes.
Last we left off, you were at some sort of impasse. I do not actually remember what because I haven't finished like the rewatch. But
He had offered to let me spend the night, and I was trying to figure out the best way to ensure that I wasn't going to get assassinated in the middle of the night.
That's a very fine question to ask. You are in the police headquarters, but then again, that doesn't really help much.
I mean, and I'm even going to be straight with
Yeah, you've told him that, but
Detective Mario. I'm like I the more people that know about this, the more likely it falls into the wrong hands. However, the less people that know about it, the more likely it's already in the wrong hands and not in the good guy's hands. Can I at least, I don't know, well, first of all, can I get someone maybe that I trust to deliver me some food so I know I'm not eating anything that's completely poisoned?
as he goes to answer, because I'm sorry, this had to happen. Um, The door from the outside is knocked on, and it says, "Detective D'Souza, we have a lawyer here asking for the door to be opened." It's like Mario's like, one sec. He tells you, 1 second. Yes, he opens the door, and your uncle pretty much bursts in the room.
Okay.
Let me mute
Plot
myself.
twist.
Deirdre,
epic
is
proportion.
everything all right? Remember, you don't have to tell you don't have to answer any questions. I have I have my lawyer here. Don't
I'm-
answer any question any further. Okay. Actually, detective, can I get a word with her in private, please? Detective Mario is like shrugs and goes outside. And he also tells the lawyer person, "I have no idea who this person is, so I don't know. We'll figure out later, I guess." Yeah. All right. So they go outside, and he's like, "Okay, what? I heard you were in a shootout."
One of the gangs came and tried to shoot up the church.
Arana,
to
wasn't
destroy
it?
the church.
Arana, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they're still at it. They tried and failed 2 years ago, and they're still at that. Ugh.
And the church is one of the only things that brings people solace inside the entire favela. So me and my friends were sticking up for the church, and pretty much as most of us were getting knocked down, then the Cobra Bronca gang opened fire, and there was some fatalities. Now, that was after I had already been knocked unconscious and taken 3 gunshot wounds.
Yeah, he sees those things. Are you? Do you need to go to the hospital?
No. I mean, I might be a little concussed, but I think I'm
The
okay.
nerve of this UPP. They just start interrogating you while you're concussed. Doesn't even contact me early on. I mean, I just found out an hour ago. I've been getting my lawyer together and coming here as soon as I could.
I gotta be honest, I didn't expect you to get involved. I didn't want to put any burden on you, and this is my responsibility. So,
Well, I mean, you're still a minor. You're my responsibility too. So I'm
but
involved, like, even if like you don't want me to be.
okay, I'm going to make a huge mistake.
Please. If you want to make a move, like Pierce or something, or I don't know, like anything, you could do that.
The funny thing is, it might not be completely foolhardy because I don't know what sort of working relationship the Gecko has with Black Mamba. Uncle, forgive me for saying this. I think I have some really important information. The detectives want me to spend the night here tonight, and I want to make sure that it's a detective that I can trust if they're watching over me.
Okay, what have you gotten yourself into, Deirdre? I'm guessing he calls you Deirdre and not Didi. Or I don't know. He's your uncle.
I think I have some information that will seriously damage a local warlord.
Wait, how? What? Like,
I don't want to tell you anymore because I don't want to get you too involved. I want to make sure you still have some plausible deniability.
ooh, oh, them's big words. Ooh. Okay, that is a provoke because you are trying to get them to do something, right? Like, is that a provoke? Does that feel like a provoke?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, just go for it. Surely you don't have guilty that would prevent the provoke. Oh, wait, you do.
I don't have guilty. I have angry and insecure
Oh, you cleared guilty. Oh, okay, that's.
at the end of the session.
Oh my god, that is. Oh, what? Oh, right, it's a superior. Sorry, I thought it was a mundane. No, it's a superior. Okay, okay. So those are big words, and he likes words like plausible deniability. Those words make him happy. So, your uncle, whose name is something Steve.
Esteban Roberts.
Oh yeah, Esteban Roberts. Sorry, not Steve. Esteban Roberts. Oh my gosh, that is so Mario. I love that. That is so Mario. Anyway, yes. If only he had like a handlebar mustache, but it's okay. It's okay. He shaved it off because everyone complained. He shaved it off because Barreto doesn't have a mustache and he wanted to be like Barreto. There, done. Solved. Moving on. Okay, so he's like, okay, I understand. I understand. Let me talk to my lawyer. Um, have you like the police hasn't like you haven't answered too many questions for the police, have you? Like, that might
I mean,
incriminate
I
you.
told them most of the situation that occurred at the church, and also I will tell you I was involved in the blackout that occurred earlier.
What? That wasn't caused by the Muppin Quarry?
No, there was some armed people, and in order to distract them, I knocked down a power pole.
Oh man, I so
and
wish
I
you
think
wouldn't.
that took out the power.
I so wish you would hang out with your, friends at school and not with these, hooligans who just like tour around the favela doing whatever they want. You're a growing kid. You need to be at school and focus on your education. He is totally shifting your labels, by the way. He is telling you to be more normal, so raising your mundane and lowering your freak.
Not my freak.
You have it at 0. It's like,
Yeah, we'll try to reject this. This is going to go so badly. I got to remember where the straight 2d6 roll is.
No, it's at the bottom left. Okay, never mind. We don't even have to consider the insecure because you already failed.
I guess I at least get potential from it, right?
Yeah, you do. All right, potential. Do you level up? No. Yes.
No, but I'm one away.
Oh, you're one away, right? Oh.
Okay, so that means I take it. I still get hit with the label shift, and I probably get a condition or something.
Yeah, I think so. Let me open up the influence. Let's scroll down there. Okay, when you reject, mark a condition and adjust labels accordingly. Yeah. Okay, so your mundane goes down. Up. Mundane goes up. Your freak goes down. This is the best. What condition do you mark, man?
I'm gonna take hopeless just because it feels like all the cards are getting stacked against me no matter what.
Yeah, feels about feels about right. Sorry, I had the microphone away from my mouth. Feels about right. Okay, that's a definite hopelessness. Um, he says, okay, I will talk to the police officers. I will talk to my lawyer. I'll be right back. Okay, and yeah, you get the feeling he's going to take at least half an hour to be back. So, yeah. As he opens the door and goes outside to detective, can I have a word? Goes away. He forgets to close the door behind him. Like, not intentionally, he just forgets. And Nevoa, this is when you're basically like the police who just took your testimony. and now they are kind of escorting you back to the where you were waiting, and you kind of walk by Dee Dee's door. Fortunate, isn't it?
Very.
Yes, yeah. Dee Dee, you see Nevoa walking past. Please do your stuff.
Hey, Navoa. No,
What's up?
Navoa?
Hi.
Okay. So, do you have anyone you can trust? Because I don't know that I trust anyone at this police station here. I'm going to have to spend the night, and I at least want some food. Could you get anyone you could trust to just pick up some food?
Of course.
And if she's completely alone, I also want to
Mhm.
say, when I'm done eating the food, I want to put the articles into the bag so that it can be put in a safe place to ensure that it isn't taken from me while I sleep tonight.
Okay, so let's just say like Nevoa also like gets like looks around that the police has, you know, like police just basically like the officer basically directed her and turned back, so there's like nobody looking, and she just gets inside the interrogation room, so you have, you know, the room to yourself, so you can talk in relative privacy.
Could you get someone to bring me food, and then they can take over the leftovers when it's done?
Yeah, don't worry. He'll be here soon.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Everyone I know, Yolando, meaning me, they're all not available to come into the police station, so I'm kind of out of options, and I trust
Don't
you.
worry. I think Jared will be perfectly fine to come here for you.
Oh,
Is
can
there
I
a
meet
problem?
Jared?
I-
No, that's fine.
Okay, he'll be here soon. Don't worry.
Dee Dee's fiddling with her hair a little bit.
Oh my god. Okay. Nevoa, what do you do?
I call Jared in front of Dee Dee.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Jared picks up. Yo, you weren't at the melting pot. I got it. I was swing by to talk to you, but you weren't there.
Yeah, stuff came up.
Okay. I mean, the waitresses seem a bit kind of angry at you for some reason.
I missed my shift. So.
Okay. Like, you know, Maria, we really need to like. Oh, is this on speakerphone?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Maria, we really need to talk about it. I was going to like try to figure out a game plan because I heard the name of the photography club person whose name I have forgotten the
Alex.
person, but okay, Alex. I heard Alex give you some sort of ultimatum, so I was thinking we could go over some sort of game plan. Like, you don't want to be kicked out of the photography club, do you?
No.
Yeah, so I was thinking we could like come up with some game plan, but you weren't there. Come on, you need to take this more seriously. Like, extracurricular.
I'm sorry. It's Jared. Can you do me a favor?
Okay.
Right. So basically, I wasn't there because a friend, Dee Dee. I look at her and smile.
Hi.
Got into a little trouble, and she needs someone to bring her food at the police station.
Wait, that little kid from the other day, she got arrested?
Kind of.
What did she do?
You can ask her that when you get here.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Like here, I just need you to pick her up some food.
Okay, yeah, okay. What would you like, Dee Dee? He asks.
Whatever you want to bring me is great. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Get her a Happy Meal.
All right, I'll get you some Happy Meal. I'll try to be there as soon as I can. Like, haven't you had lunch? Anyway,
No.
he just goes off like, yeah, he's like, okay, I'll be there. Are you gonna be there, or are you leaving me like to be just go there? Just like this is now he's asking you, Maria.
I'll wait here, and then when you get here, I'll leave.
Okay, I'll
It's
meet you
just
outside.
I need you to stay here.
Actually, quick question for Navoa.
Yes.
Navoa currently is in Navoa form, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just be careful because Jared doesn't know
No.
your secret
Yep.
identity, does he?
But yeah, like that's why she said she would be here. I was like, I the GM was thinking that she just meant she will wait outside in her normal form. Like she can just like change in a bathroom or something. That's like not a big deal.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
I
was
just want to
thinking.
make sure that she doesn't put herself in a position that's any more awkward than we normally put ourselves.
Okay.
It's interesting enough.
Okay. So yeah, let's take care of this scene. So about say 20 minutes or so later, Jared arrives. He has a bicycle. He rode here, and with a Happy Meal, a kitty meal. that does
Now,
say
what is the toy?
that does say there is a toy inside. No, the toy is obviously a miniature Hulk.
There we go.
It has to be. It has to be. We all know this. It has to be. Okay, so he meets you outside. Like he parks the bicycle. It's like, hey. He tells Maria, hey.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So where is she? Are you going to take this to her, or
I think you can do it yourself.
okay. Which room is she in?
The open one.
Okay. Yeah. You can just tell her like tell him the direction.
I don't know the directions.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like. Alright, so yeah, you should probably go home quickly, Maria, because you know your mom is kind of on a. So you should probably go home before
Yeah.
she gets home and finds out you didn't do go to the job, and then you.
Hmm.
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 So he like
Hmm.
you both just until he's like, okay, I'm going to go take this food to the kid now who's hungry.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah. So he goes
She's
in.
a little lonely.
Yep. Okay. So Maria, like, do you head home or like what are you doing?
Oh, that is a good question because I'd love to sit and see this unravel myself.
Alright, so it's up to you. Like, what do you do basically? Like, you could go with him inside. Like, he's just bringing some food.
Yeah, I'll go with Jared. Just
As Maria, yeah, okay, no problem, no problem. All right, so yeah, Jared goes, talks with one of the officers. Listen, one of my friends is here. Like, they haven't had anything to eat, so I'm just getting them some meal. The officer checks inside, brings out the Hulk toy. Pretty much the same time Maria also comes up. It's like,
oh, that is some thunder.
and Jared is like, it's a kiddie meal. She's a kid. Come on, like, it's, it was like on 20% off. Come on, it was on discount. The officer just, fine, just go. It's like, okay. And he goes inside the interrogation room, which Didi, you're still waiting inside, and yeah, he comes and hey, sup?
Hi.
Yeah, here, I hope you like a kiddie meal. I didn't know what to get. This was on discount, so I got this one.
Oh, thank you.
It has a toy
Thanks
inside.
so much. I
Mhm.
don't know how to thank you. I really appreciate this. Oh, it's got a Hulk toy inside. That's neat and fun. Thanks.
Yeah, like, you have super strength. Okay, I didn't choose the toy. Yeah, Jared says, okay, it was already there. I mean, I only found out when the officer outside checked it.
To the GM, is there a way I can slip the thumb drive into this Hulk toy?
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It has to be a move of some sort. What move would it be? Assess? Yeah, it's an assess. That's an assess answer, like the first one. Yeah. Okay, just
Okay.
assess the doll.
I'm
Oh my god! You assess the hell out of this doll. Yes, you can totally, like, there is, like, you can break the toy in half. It's like there's a, like, it's breakable and you can, like, reattach it. Like, it's in parts. So you can, like, break it up. There's, like, empty space inside, and yes, you can put the thumb drive inside. Just pick it up.
okay. Jared, I'm sorry. I really appreciate all that. Can I ask you to just step outside real quick and let me maybe talk to Maria real quick, please?
Um. Okay. Could you tell me what you're in for? Maria wouldn't tell me.
We were around during the shootout at the church.
Wait, Maria, you were at the church when the shootout happened?
No. When I say we, I'm sorry. The other people in my group were.
Okay. Because, like, the shootout happened right after school was cancelled. So and I didn't see Maria outside the school when I came out. So hmm.
I felt sick and had to go right home.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, he's going to buy that, and he's going to. Okay. I'll let you two talk to. He's gonna go outside. He's probably, like, you could probably hear him, like, talking to the officer. So like, do people bring in food all the time, or is it like, so how does this interrogation work? So yeah, he's basically being Jared, talking to the officer. Poor officer outside.
Oh, we love Jared.
Man, he's adorable. Moving on.
But-
He has absolutely no idea that Dee Dee is crushing on him. Absolutely zero idea. And does Maria have ideas that Dee Dee is crushing on him?
Well, it's the first Maria's ever seen Dee Dee shy.
Okay,
I think Maria is smart enough to figure it out.
You could say that.
Okay. So, and I make sure that there's no cameras pointed right at me when I do it. I'm going to slip the thumb drive into the Hulk figurine, and I'm going to, tell Maria, this is my homework. In case something happens tonight, my homework is still safe. If you could get this out, I'd appreciate it. And then I'll take the rest of the food out now. But that's such a cute little Hulk figure. Thanks for having Jared deliver that. He's pretty cute, isn't he?
In all the years I've known that boy, not once has he struck me as cute.
I guess I have a type, I guess.
Dee Dee feels something that isn't anger.
Yeah. Yeah, the best part is Red Fox is nowhere around. But thanks again for all the help. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but hopefully
She's
this
having an
will work
omelet.
out
She's
okay.
fine.
Who knows? Maybe tonight you and Jared will have a connection.
Oh gosh. Does Didi blush?
Yeah.
Just making sure. The anime blush. The anime blush. We all know. Alright, okay, so yeah, the scene continues. You just cut away to when the meal ends, and I guess like when like Maria can go out with the bag, I guess. Alright, okay, so Maria leaves with the bag, and Jared is pretty much talking to the officer, and the officer is all but ready to like slam his face into the wall, like his own face, not the Jared's face. Like, why me? Why me?
Whoa!
Whoa, what? Whoa, what the hell? Thunder?
Scotland for you.
Okay. Alright, so, like, the officer sees Maria get out of the room, and he's pleading at you with his eyes. Please get this boy off me!
I grab Jared by the arm and
Oh, hey, Maria.
hi.
Yeah.
So, your plans about photography club?
Yeah.
I see as we're walking out the door.
Okay, yep. So you two head out. He doesn't even while he's leaving, he peeks inside the room and says, "Bye, Didi. Hope they don't charge you with too much and just put you in the drunk tank for a few hours. I don't know what they're gonna do."
Bye, Jared. It was a pleasure seeing you.
Before you even finish the sentence, he's already gone.
Oh,
He just does not know. Oh boy.
I love this.
He's so oblivious. It's adorable. Anyway, moving on. So this scene ends like that. We're basically going to is there anything else going to happen tonight? Let's find out what Mina does in the evening. Mina, you have eaten. You have seen the news of the church on the TV, I guess, while eating.
I
Suarez has joined
wait.
you after a while and also eating next to you. So,
I'm still at Zing's house, right?
yes. Like you can fast forward to you can say you're leaving, that's fine. Like do whatever.
I will make them dinner because God knows that woman doesn't know how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just go home and pray the family's still alive tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, you can try to find some information and where they are. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Now that you put it that way, how am I going to do that though?
mhm.
I will try to use.
Um,
Tomorrow's Sylvia Hunter is going to the precinct tomorrow, right?
Eric gave you information about Mason, and you don't think they're connected, but then again, the Falcow
Better
is
to
a
have.
connection. But you don't really have any other leads, so if you want to go check that out, if you can, you've had some meal, you're kind of calmed down, you have some conditions. Let's see if cooking a home cooked meal, having that would cure any of that. Afraid and guilty. How do you clear afraid and guilty?
I don't think that's.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Nah.
neither of those apply. But it's fine.
Nah.
You are mentally calmed, you've had a nice meal, and it's fine.
But I'm still dreading for tomorrow
Yeah,
and
you're still
guilty
getting from
about the
tomorrow,
clubhouse.
so yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll just camp outside the Mason's house and let's see. Oh, Mason's roof. Maybe stalk him for a night. Maybe someone will show up.
Okay, absolutely. You go to Mason's shop down south. Pretty much the epicenter of the blackout from last week.
Yes.
Okay, 10 days ago, but yeah. And
Yes.
yeah, you see Mason inside. He's like, sometimes like, he's talking with a few customers. He's repairing some sort of I don't know, some sort of device, something. I don't know.
Basically, I'm just having a stakeout,
Mhm,
waiting for someone I would recognize or something that will pique my interest
mhm, mhm.
against Mason.
Absolutely. This would probably be probably be. I'm sure there's a move here somewhere, like something that would help you. Oh yeah, it's a pierce. Like, do you observe him like working, observe his reactions, and try to like pierce his mask?
Yes.
Okay, roll me that pierce. It's mundane. It is totally not terrible, and you definitely don't have guilty. Okay, no, you do. Never mind.
So that's
Wait, no, mundane is
provoke
affected
it.
by angry. You're fine. You are totally fine. You are totally fine.
I
I mean,
still have negative one.
yeah, you still have -1, but you know,
Nice.
you're still totally fine. Oh my gosh, you did it. Mhm, 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 mhm. Okay.
Pierce, Pierce, Pierce.
Pierce, my pierce.
I mean, I don't know what he's planning. I mean, there's no way I could just ask that question and just
No, I
answer,
mean,
right?
these questions are meta. You don't actually ask in character. Like, you get the information somehow that will describe in fiction.
Okay, if I mean, I will just. I don't know. I just want connection
Mhm,
Mason has.
mhm.
Wait, I. Hey, would you answer if I just actually ask you what was the accident that killed the former Zinc? What was it intended to do?
Ah, mm, 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 mm. Like, okay, you
And
have to choose like one of the Pierce questions. Are you like rewording the fourth question somehow? Or,
I
oh,
think
sorry, like,
I
are you asking me as a GM?
I'm asking what do they intended to do? The reason, the accident
Oh,
that
oh
got
no, sorry, like that
Zinc
happened 1.5 years ago. Your Pierce is going to answer like currently, but you can like somehow you
currently.
can word that to like find out information about what happened like 1.5 years ago.
Yeah. Uh. Oh shit! I'm not good at asking questions.
Yeah, I mean, you get to like, okay, so here's the thing. You are not asking questions directly to the person in universe.
Hmm.
This is a meta question that I will answer. Your character is getting the answer by just observing his reactions, observing Mason, how he operates, or what he does in the shop, fiddles around or whatever. So that's it. Like, these are meta questions. These are not like real questions you ask. Okay, this doesn't have to be. They can be, but they don't always have to be. That's what I mean. Sorry.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think the question will be what is Mason doing for the other group?
No, like sorry, you have to choose from the peers list.
Okay,
Sorry.
please.
So it's a, like, if you want like a custom question, you'll have to phrase the fourth question a little bit because there is a blank there that you can use.
Okay, how could I get Mason to tell me
Mhm.
why is he away from the Cobra Branca or something?
Okay. Just oh, okay. Just calm down in character. Sorry, calm down out of character. Calm down as a player. What is the question? Like
Yes.
you're quite close. Just tell me the question clearly, and I will
Okay. How could I get
Mason
Mason
to.
to expose himself?
Ooh! Regarding this incident.
Yes.
Okay, that is a beautiful question. That is probably the best question you could have asked. Damn it, man. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So he's, he's, working. He's working. He's working. He's doing his work. He seems jittery. Like he reminds you of kind of like yourself. Like he's nervous. And that's when you realize that last time you saw him, even when he was talking to his friend buddies, he was always like jittery a little bit. It finally connects on you. Like anytime you've seen Mason, anytime and you've met him before because you knew where his house was. So, anytime you've met him, he's always been a little bit jittery, like constantly looking around, like a bit off, always seeing if somebody is watching him or something. So he feels like he always looking around as if he's being watched. So you could probably freaking scare him into exposing himself. I mean, someone already scared him into pissing himself. It can't be too difficult.
Okay, he's from Tia Juanita's gang, right? And
Correct.
supposedly from Cobra Branca gang, right?
Supposedly, yes.
Supposedly. So he's not from Aranja, because Aranja gang knows I have superpowers that
Yeah.
has about mind control. So I could probably just spook him by talking straight to his brain.
That might work. You tell me. What do you do?
You basically just, as soon as he gone outside, after I see him, getting ready to close shop.
Okay, that will be around say yeah, you can go in at an opportune time when he's empty because yeah, it's a Sunday evening. He closes shop early, so let's 7 p.m. say around. He's closing shop early. Yeah. Wait, it is a Sunday, right? I forgot. No, it's a Wednesday. Sorry, my bad. My bad. It's a Wednesday. No, he would probably close a bit later, but you know that so you can get in at an empty spot and talk to him or scare him mentally.
I'm just gonna go, just gonna talk inside his brain and go, "Oh, Mason."
Oh, jeez. Okay. Do you also enter the shop or are you waiting outside, hiding and doing this?
I'm hiding.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to let you roll because that is terrifying and scary. Okay. It's who said that? Who's there? Freaking out already. It's. Did someone say that? He's looking around the shop. He sees nobody. Um. What? He goes to drink a glass of water.
Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you don't know me?
Who's there? Show yourself. Who are? Is someone outside? He goes outside and check. There's nobody outside. You're in an alley, right? Or maybe on the roof.
I'm hiding at the roof.
Okay, you're on the roof. So you're
I'm
who's
not
talking?
showing myself.
Who's talking? Okay, calm down.
Someone.
Nobody's
Yeah.
talking. Wait, no, nobody's talking. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. No, 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 no. Just calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
I'll give you a hint. Wait, how long was that? A year and a half?
A year and a half ago, yes. It was September 2017. It is March 2019. So it was a year and a half ago exactly. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, you killed me a year and a half, you son of a bitch.
Oh my gosh! I am going to okay. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay. I want to make you roll, but I don't want to make you roll because you're doing insanely terrifying things. Okay. Um. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna eat. I'm just gonna have some tea while I think about how Mason is totally going to pee himself. এটার উপর দিয়ে শুরু করবো। এর উপর দিয়ে তো হ্যাঁ এখান থেকে শুরু করবো।
La Leonora, the weeping lady from Brazil, and was like, I'm not gonna weep in the.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I dropped some tea on my table. God freaking dang it. Ow! Brad! Oh! Okay, I'm going to take like a 10-minute break because I dropped extremely hot tea on my lap.
Ouch.
I'm like you can all talk. I'm just gonna let the recording run. I'm just going to go. What? Sorry, you can all talk. I'm just gonna let the recording run. I'm just going to go like quickly wash my leg. Ow! Freaking! Ow!
I hope you're not wearing a tight shirt, shorts. Oh, an hour and 46 minutes.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
How's everyone's day going?
It's going pretty well.
Might as well break the ice.
Recently.
So is it raining in Scotland right now?
Yeah, we've got a cracker of a thunderstorm.
Raining in Great Britain. Go figure. You'd never expect that.
You'd never expect
Always.
Boris Johnson either, but hey ho.
Unfortunately, I will end up missing next week because I'll actually be closer to Evelyn than my normal group because I'm going to end up being in France for the soccer game.
Ooh.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
Got a mate in Paris.
The games are actually in Lyon,
How very.
so landing in Paris.
Oh, nice. The Interpol headquarters.
Normally people cross their T, but apparently for Annie, T makes them cross. Annie has hot tea, and Dee Dee thinks Jared is a hot tea. Never mind.
You tried.
Why is it every time have I want my character to see a romantic, it doesn't always happen in front of me. I mean, it's always doesn't.
We just need to hang out with Jared more.
I have a
Probably.
feeling that Dee Dee is the only person in support of that plan.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Well, Kamara doesn't even know him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Just a day where everyone gets to know Jared.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, the thing is, did I unmute myself? I did. Okay. So I'm not talking to myself. Okay. I mean, I am talking to myself when I talk between NPCs, which you should never do as a GM, but you know. Alright. Okay, so you are like you basically said okay. What do you want them to do?
Basically, I want him to be scared shitless because later on I'm gonna basically scare him to.
Yeah, absolutely. Please roll a freaking provoke with the +2.
Gosh, provoke. Where is the provoke? Asapir. +2.
Yeah. Don't write the plus. Don't write the plus symbol. Just 2.
Oh, that's a full hit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, he is scared shitless. He's like, no, you can't be real. You can't be real. No, you're not real. You're not real. No. This is just my brain. You're not real. You're not real. He's just babbling to himself. You're not real repeatedly.
Haven't you heard about La Leonora? I've seen her in hell. She gave me a hand to get back out.
What do you want? I didn't kill you. I didn't.
Are you sure? You're
I
the reason why the whole bus went to shit.
I didn't want anyone to die. It was just like no. Everybody. There was only one person who died. Everyone else survived. I thought everyone would be fine. It was just a
How
brake
the
failure. It was just, sorry, it wasn't even a brake failure. It was just an engine overheating. I didn't know the bus would be on a slope at the time.
You targeted one person and killed all of us.
He
Mason.
actually like you've actually read the file. There was only about like 2 or 3 people that died. One of them was one of them was
Okay.
Falcao. Yeah. But like most of them actually survived.
0 to 3. Okay, so I said, I died because of that. Why, Mason? Why? Why do you have to do it?
I had to. Otherwise they were gonna hurt me. I had no choice.
Who told you?
Augusto told me.
Augusto.
Augusto, is the person who is now at Gervasio's place. He's the one who he's the one who keeps calling. If you like, I like just out of character information. If like in character you do remember him, but out of character information, like he's the guy who keeps calling. Like Chimera introduced himself as like Gervasio's nephew or something. That guy who's very funny, like who's very happy and has a cat who licks wrenches or something.
Hey, Augusto is the dude who asked Gervasio to join the...
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Augusto is the dude. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
sorry. Going back in character. Yeah, Augusto. Okay, Augusto. He told me to do it. He told me if I didn't do it, that I had to do it. Okay, I had no choice.
Juanita know about this.
No, are you crazy? Augusto's going behind her back.
And why didn't you just tell Tio Juanita, you piece of shit?
Because Augusto's working with Cobra Blanca. He's Cobra Blanca's gang is way bigger. He's gonna come after my family.
Very well,
He
Mason.
starts basically crying at this point. It's gonna come for my family. Okay, please go on.
I will make sure. Yeah, I will make sure Augusto got what he deserved. But I will be back. We'll be back. And then I will just cut the connection off.
Yeah, as you cut the connection, you hear wailing and crying inside, and you see people on the street kind of looking in what's going on. And as you peek in, you see him just lying on the floor. You know that meme that like lie on the floor, try not to cry, cry a lot. That meme.
Yes,
He's
I will
basically
take a picture.
he's basically in that pose, crying a lot.
Yeah, I
He's like in a
will
fetal
take a picture.
Oh, he's like in a fetal position and crying. He's like, okay, you take a picture. Oh god.
I will.
Oh gosh.
I will
Oh.
Yeah, I will take a picture and send one to Eric and basically text Eric what I just got the information.
Okay. What exactly do you text Eric? Because he's probably going to text you back. It's still like yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mason. Mason is just another pawn. He was. Who was the guy again?
Augusto. Sorry, I forgot his name, but it's Augusto. I'll
Yeah,
actually
Augusto.
hold on. I think I wrote it
Ag-
down in Tia Juanita. There we go. Augusto Takeda. Yeah, there we go.
Augusto. Takeda is the one who is affiliated with the Cobra Branca.
Okay, as you text him, he replies, "Holy shit! I'm not insane." He's just. I'm not insane. Like he replies again as if he can't believe it. How did you do it? Yes.
I just text her. Apparently, La Leonora is a very scary woman.
Wait, the urban legend?
Yeah, I just, scared the shit out of him and
Oh
make him
god, did you
confess.
make him pee again?
I think he's past peeing. I think he just shot himself.
You're gonna you just see dot 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 as a response because he has no idea how to respond to that. Okay, so yeah, like that's going to be so. Are you going to Gervasio's garage now to confront Augusto or something? You know where it
I
is.
don't think.
You've seen him.
Yeah, I don't think.
Go on. Sorry.
Good idea. I would rather, plan myself to meet with the head, Miss Ma'am
Tia Juanita.
Juanita. Yeah,
Okay.
in the near future, but I
Okay,
would
yeah,
deal with
cool.
that
Just
later.
like remember that Eric has told you that you need like solid evidence, and Tia Juanita doesn't know you have mind reading powers, so you really need solid evidence to go
Okay.
against one of her lieutenants. Like Augusto is one of her lieutenants. Honestly, it doesn't even make sense why he's like. I don't know. You can think of many reasons, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe I need to stake out, the other dudes.
Augusto.
Yeah,
Alright.
next time.
I mean, you can go do this right now. Like the
Oh
rest of the
gosh.
night is going to be okay. So like everyone else is just going to like have their scene done. We'll just move over to the next day. So if you do something
Yeah.
this night, that'll be this night. Otherwise, we'll just move on to the next day. It's up to you.
I'd say move on the next day.
Okay, cool. You can like plan your next move on Augusto.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's have you do a next day. Let's see. Let's like let's Okay. I think I hear snoring noises.
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, it sounded like the snoring noises that we've heard before. I'm like, oh, okay, again. Oh, but no. All right, okay. That's sorry about like not having the scene because I was like sorry having too much fun with, having scaring the crap out of, another pawn. That's normal. Okay, that's not in any way psychopathic. Right, it's not. Okay, moving on. All right. So it is the next morning. Next morning. You basically told Eric that you told Eric that Augusto is the person really working with Cobra Blanca, right? Me now. Okay, cool. Okay, so he's like he will probably ask you later at night. So what are you doing about Augusto? He's probably going to ask you. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me know if I can help. I want to bring him down. Okay. Good. Okay. Yes. Sorry. I have to get to your night scene. Okay. So. mm, Um. What did you tell your uncle to do again? Oh, right.
Well, I just told him that I had some information.
Trustworthy. Yeah, trustworthy cop. So you don't like right now. You don't have the. You don't have like you just have the lockbox. There's nothing inside, right?
Well, it's still got the paperwork that was in there. I
Oh,
figured that would be too hard to smuggle out.
Okay. So
But
you only smuggled out the USB. Okay. Nice. Very nice. We will actually go to see where Maria does with that like later in the night. Yes, I see you in the favela. Don't think I don't see you. I see you. Right there. I see you. Okay. Right above the fourth y-axis grid. Okay. Moving on. We okay. So you're like as like Jared leaves a little bit later, your uncle re-enters the room with his lawyer again. Sorry. Okay, I've talked with the officer and looks like they're arresting you for the blackout thing. So
Okay.
and Detective Mario is suggesting you spend the night here.
Also, okay, I understand.
Um, Listen, I have managed to get your phone to you. So if you at any time, so sorry, access to your phone to you. So like the phone is still in the evidence room, but sorry, the phone is still submitted as evidence. But yeah, like so if you want to make a call, you can like have Detective Mario bring you your phone, and you can make a call from there.
Okay. Do we you guys know any detectives you'd recommend staying the night that are trustworthy?
Ooh, oof, um, hmm, tell you what, Alice, why don't what do you think your uncle would answer? Sorry, what do you think would Esteban answer to Didi? Like, as a player, what do you think he would answer?
Okay. Well, all right. Here's the thing. If he doesn't live in a favela,
No,
so if he was legit, if he legitimately wanted a detective who wasn't under the thumb of someone in the favela, if he legitimately wanted that, he would get a detective from outside the favela to come in because they would have no stake in the matter. However, if he knows that this is going to try to take down some major player, he might be nervous. He might be that player. So he'd probably pick a detective that was under his thumb.
Okay. Okay. So, Mario. Sorry, out of character information. Mario is not under his thumb.
Mario is what?
Not under the gecko's thumb.
Okay. Well, you'd kind of hope that since he's in charge of the Gecko investigation, or then again, that would maybe make him the most likely one to be under his thumb.
Yeah, but he's really not. So this is out of character information, but I think like it's obvious that he's like you can probably tell by his reaction. But so yeah, so he would probably get a detective under his thumb. That is true. So why don't you make a character? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And please don't pick Luigi. I have plans. Actually, I don't have plans, but I want him to be like so far undecided, so I can decide later. I'm waiting for an incredibly silly name. Oh gosh, that is a terrible, gigantic name. Let's go with Fabio Cabral. Yeah. Okay, so he brings another guy in. Yeah, Fabio Cabral is fine, totally fine. So he brings another guy in, and he says, "Okay, this is Detective Fabio Cabral. Um, I've met him before and talked to him, and he's so, it's just, sorry, he's like I've informed him of your situation that you are new here. He totally does. He totally does, doesn't it? It's the name. It sounds too fabulous. No man can be named that fabulous. It's not possible. It's not possible. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, so so if you need any help, you can just ask. Unfortunately, detective, and that's when Cabral kind of takes over the conversation. It's like, yeah, unfortunately, Detective D'Souza is in charge of the case, but if you need any help,
What?
if you need any help, you can have him contact me at any time. I'm just in this.
Detective D'Souza is when they get a detective family member.
Detective D'Souza.
That's my last name.
Yeah, your last name is Souza. It is D'Souza. These are separate surnames.
Okay.
And not to mention, like, two people can have separate surnames. For example, the leader of Cobra Blanca is Germano Alvarez. A leader of Arjana gang that was taken was Gilmer Alvarez. They're Alvarez, but they're not the same person. Like, they're not related. Like, two people can have same surnames. It's not that weird. God damn it. Oh, yes. I'm trying to make him sound very douchey. I'm not sure I'm succeeding. Wait, no, he sounds like me. There we go. I'm already there. Ha! Self-barn. Take that, me. Okay. So, so Cabral is like, anytime you need help, you tell him to call me, and I'll be right there, lickety split. He's trying to be incredibly American because he knows that you're from America, and he's like trying to channel that. It comes off as incredibly awkward and douchey. So
Thank you, detective.
no, I'm guessing he's a very health conscious, gym going kind of guy. Has a very thin pencil mustache. Like the douchiest haircut that's like gelled up into spikes. Oh god. Which is totally not regulation, but he does it anyway. Oh my gosh, that's even worse. Oh gosh. Okay, that's the real person. Alright. Okay, moving on. Alright, so yeah, so your uncle says, sorry, it looks like the investigation is kind of big and they're really not letting me pay the post bail.
Okay, to be honest, I'm not incredibly surprised just because what I told
Yeah.
Mario about the situation, he probably wants to keep me at the station anyway, even if he's completely honest, just because he doesn't want me out and about where I would probably be more likely to be attacked.
Okay, so are you like this is like you're like thinking, you're not actually saying in character, right?
Yeah.
So like okay, look, I'm really sorry to I mean this is not how I ever imagined to see you, uh Deirdre. I'll be here tomorrow morning as soon as I can, and we'll get through this. We'll get through this.
It's fine, Uncle. I appreciate the help and support. And then I think that you're just now showing me? Question mark.
Kind of, yes. Yeah, he's kind of like he's kind of like very distant in how he's doing it. He's not very emotional about it, but he's like it's he's a hypocrite. Let's go with that, and we'll figure out the rest. Okay. So yeah, you like Mario will probably like get you some dinner later, and you can like show you to like his room where you can spend the night on his chair.
Thank you, Detective. For what it's worth, I've put my trust in you, hoping for the best on that. Now, just to throw this out there, if you think that there's people who would try to protect Black Mamba, you might want to try to leak this information out and try to catch them coming after me. Just a thought.
Okay, look, we have a huge like a memorial thing tomorrow about Barreto and other fallen officers. Like once that is so, like the department is kind of like managing that. So like as soon as that is done, I will get right on this. But like tomorrow morning is a bit of a oddball, so just keep it together until tomorrow afternoon, and then we're all going to like work on this together.
I understand. Thank you.
Any ideas you have, just like write it down somewhere, just keep it with you. It's fine, you can stay in my room for as long as you want. Nobody's going to bother you. I'm going to have guards posted outside. Nobody's going to come in except me and Rodriguez, and that's fine.
Okay. Thank you, Detective. I actually kind of wish I could go to the memorial service tomorrow, but I understand that wouldn't be feasible.
It will be happening here. You can probably sneak a peek, but it's best if you probably stay inside.
Okay. I'd like to think of Detective Burrito as a friend.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Okay, it is happening. The memorial service is happening at UPP. Like it is happening at the station. So that's why the problem. Like that's why all the issues. Anyway, yeah, that's going to happen. Nobody's going to kill you in the middle of the night. No.
Hey, it's a good night.
It's a terrible rest. Like you're constantly afraid someone's going to come in through the window or the door, but nobody does. So you don't have a good night's sleep, but nobody comes in. So you feel cheated. Out of your sleep.
That's okay.
And because your sleep isn't restful, you don't even get to remove conditions. Something. But then again, that goes for everyone else except Sink, who gets to clear conditions.
And he gets new directives.
And he gets to clear not just one but two conditions, because damage is clearing because he's getting repaired, and he gets to clear another condition because he has a restful sleep like a little baby, knowing he betrayed his friend's trust. Fun. Okay. Okay. Just last thing before the night. Nevoa, Maria, you return home in time. Okay, so Jared is giving you like a lot of weird ideas. You get to think about whether like any of those ideas work for you. What would what would um Maria suggest as like in response to Jared's terrible ideas for photography things?
Well, I think it's only fair we know what his terrible ideas are first.
I have no idea. You get to make up both then. I wasn't going to
That's
let you make up
great.
both, but now you get to make up both.
That's fun. Um, let's see. He's probably really into crime photos.
He probably suggests like taking pictures with the heroes, heroes that actually matter. No, he definitely thinks because of the news that he definitely thinks Nevoa is secretly in cahoots with Cobra Blanca.
Thanks, Jared.
And absolutely thinks, and like it's obvious Chimera is. Like Chimera through that jeep, he has to be directly working with them. Dee Dee's like, I think she's like too small. She was just there at the wrong place at the wrong time. And Zink, he thinks Zink is a cop. He doesn't have like no ill will towards Zink. Zink is totally a hero. Red Fox is totally a hero. Nevoa is secretly, a bad guy. Chimera is obviously a bad guy, and Didi is just, a guard
Too
in the wrong
small.
place at the wrong time. Yeah, just short stuff. The little wrench in the plans. uh, so, all right. So yeah, he's just So that's why I was saying, like, you don't have to come up with like Jared's things. You can just come up with your own things, like at that, like Maria would think. Yes, yes.
Should be good at this, man. I'll do photography. Like, okay, I would say nature, but it's kind of the favela, isn't it?
Did you just drew that? Because that is beautiful.
No, I pulled the picture.
Okay. It's like Nicolas Cage and Benedict Cumberbatch together. That's a horrifying mental image. It scares me on a primal level. Okay. All right, so okay, you can like think about that. You can tell me like off screen. You can tell me like it's not like immediately needed. Because it's 2 days later in game, and that's definitely not happening this session. So all right, please don't. You're a cat. Okay, but moving on. Okay, so you go home. Your mother still isn't there yet. Your mother and father. Where do you hide the Hulk figurine? The Hulk miniature. No, that's Ant-Man. Don't you know? Okay. Alright. It's your house. You can figure out.
Either a drawer, a school
Yeah,
bag.
okay. I get that. I'm just saying, like, where do you put it? That's all. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, literally nobody knows you have it except Didi and yourself.
School bag.
Just go back. Totally fine. Absolutely fine. Totally, absolutely, totally fine. I just need to know as GM, so if something bad happens, I'm not saying it
When?
will, but if something bad happens, okay, yes.
When?
When a GM says if, it's always a when.
Yep,
It's
it's
the
always
truth.
a win.
But yes. So if something bad happens, I know where to do. Moving on. Okay, so you keep it in the bag. Yeah, Nevoa, do you have a good night's sleep? Because Jessica Flores wants to meet in the morning. That's kind of terrifying. You're going to
I
be thrown
don't
out of
think
the
so.
pornography club. It's kind of terrifying.
Not at all.
Oh yeah, that's true though. You don't care. Dee Dee's arrested.
No, not a good night's sleep.
Okay. Okay, so okay, so let's go one by one. Okay, we've already removed Zinc's conditions last time, so it's fine. So nobody actually removes conditions. All right, that's fine. Dee definitely does not remove conditions because she has an incredibly bad night's sleep. Moving on to next morning. Woo! Thursday morning.
Woo.
Thursday morning. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's go one by one. Nina, what are you going to do? Give me your game plan as you wake up.
I will wake up
Mhm.
and hopefully somebody will pick up their phone and answer my call, which will be Didi, hopefully. I don't think she would answer it.
Let's find out. Didi, you haven't had a good night's rest, so you're up pretty early. Like, and like your uncle has told you that if you ask for your phone, they will give it to you. But they will probably
Yeah,
ask
but I
for
don't.
it back after a while. But yeah, it's up to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, would they let me have it just overnight?
Probably not overnight, no. But they will let you have it like they will let you have it for like half an hour or so, and then ask for it back.
Yeah, and they'll probably have cameras and microphones on me while I use it.
I mean, you're in the
So the
detective's
odds of
room,
her
so
calling, what's that?
you're in the detective's room, so
The odds of her calling while I'm on the phone are pretty minimal. So it is possible, I
Yes.
imagine, that she could leave me a message.
So like all I'm asking is you haven't had the phone last night. Do you ask for the phone this morning?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
and
that's all I wanted to know. So the phone was switched off when you gave it to them to keep. So now you switch it back on. Now it
yeah.
loads. It loads. You have 12 missed calls.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
from me.
All of them from the same number. Okay, I'm sorry. How many times did he call you last night?
I,
Four?
I would
Three?
probably
Two?
more than that. I think past 15.
Okay, that's a bit too much. I don't think you'd call her that much. Come on, come on, come
Yeah, I said 12 is the exact number.
on. Okay, fine.
12.
Okay, so there are about 30 calls, 30 missed calls. 12 of
Holy
them,
macaroni.
yeah, all of them are from just two numbers. 12 of them are from Mina.
Okay, what sort of message did she leave?
She didn't leave any message, right? She didn't leave any message, right? No.
I would probably ask her to call me as soon as she has her phone.
Yes. Okay. So she left a message. Yeah. You have two text messages. One of them is that. Okay. The other, how many did I say? 20?
It's 30.
Oh, that's probably a bit too much. Let's dial it down to 20. Yes, that's a bit too much. Sorry. And the other 8 calls are from Katerina Vieira.
This one will be interesting.
She has
Did she
also
leave a
left.
message?
Yes, she has also left a text message. It's in
Okay.
all caps. Let's get that out of the way. It's in all caps, and it says, "You little backstabbing bitch! You thought you could pull a fast one on me and team up with Cobra Blanca, did you? And kill my people?" Question mark, question mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. You better you better find Gilmer and get him back to us if you ever want to see your neighbor and their kid alive again.
Fuck.
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
I'd mark angry, but it's already marked.
So this is the move when I talked about that when a gang's minions are taken out, the gang leader, the boss, marks a condition. Yes, Sebastian Ibanez, the Arana, did mark a condition, but so did Vieira, because Vieira feels personally betrayed. And the villain move, when they mark a condition, is this result. This is something you are unable to stop. This happens. So this happens in response to, yes. So this is the result of that. Moving on.
All right. I will try to call Mina.
Okay. Mina, you were probably you didn't probably have a good night's sleep, but so you you probably only managed to close your eyes near early dawn, and then the phone rings at what time is it? 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Holy shit! Oh. I answer the phone. Hello. Okay, hello. Oh my god,
Hey.
it's morning.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
me. I'm having a rough night. How are you?
I'm totally not fine. I was at the somewhere near the police station yesterday trying to get the hold of both of you of Navo about X. Okay, there's too many people inside the building. I can't, I tried mentally tapping you. Anyways, we got an information regarding our dear old friend. We're hoping to get busted. Unfortunately, he's coming there at 9 o'clock.
Okay. My
Oh my gosh.
plan is...
Do you oh okay, do you use the name on the phone?
I said,
Old
my
friend.
dear
Okay.
old
Oh,
friend.
okay. Oh, okay. It's fine.
I say, my dear old friend is apparently coming there. Going to attend. Uh,
The
oh
memorial.
my god, I forgot the memoriam.
Okay. I don't know how long I'll be able to use my phone. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Send a text message to this number and ask them to bring my homework before 9 o'clock this morning.
What home? Okay.
And I give her Maria's number.
Yes.
Hey, look at the number. Do I recognize Maria's number?
No, you don't have Maria's you don't have
Oh.
Maria's number. You have Red Fox's number. She probably has I imagine you used two SIM in the same phone. Yeah.
Yeah, I just, you know what? I'm just gonna call this number.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's finish this conversation, then you do that. Okay, so anything else?
Yeah.
Just
Do you want to
be careful.
maybe comfort or support each other or something through the phone? It is possible. Not saying it's not possible. I mean, you do have a lot of conditions on each other. Dang it, man! And you are the closest. You are pretty much the closest friendos.
I guess I'll try. I'll fail miserably, but I listen. You're past notwithstanding, you're a good friend. Please be careful. A lot of my friends are getting hurt, and I'm finding out at least some of my other friends are knuckleheads who let the police, do whatever they want and then go home and get a Windows reboot. So anyway, please be careful.
And not to mention your neighbor and her daughter has been captured.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to get.
Yeah, no.
I don't need to get Mina mixed up in that. That's going to be my next phone call.
Okay, absolutely, sure. Yes. So okay,
All
yeah,
right.
give me the
So
comparative report.
I'll try it. I'm like at a -3, I think, but
Oh God, why are you at a -3? Oh right, I put you there. Never mind. Oh, also you're angry. You're eternally angry. Okay. Well, it happens the way
epic
you
fail.
expected it to happen. But you did level up. I mean, that's great, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I'll have to try to figure out what happens with that.
Leveling ups are nice, right? That's totally good because you need something good because something bad is about to happen, right?
Yes, from
Something
Right?
bad is
time to
always happening.
Right? Okay.
So yeah, I try to comfort you as best as I can, but I'm too emotional. I'm too wired and angry and bitter and sad and scared and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Red Fox. Sorry, Mina. You feel like Didi like didn't mean it, but you feel as if she is kind of blaming you not being at the church, like running off. She's kind of blaming you.
Wow, that certainly wasn't how I intended it. If anything, I'm blamed Zinc. I blame Zinc for everything.
But
Wow,
I
a
get to
total
make
miss.
the move though because you failed. So so I would like you to take a powerful blow. I'm
Ooh,
not
wait,
going
where
to
is that
instantly give you
powerful?
a condition. I'm just going to see let the dice choose.
So I'll just roll flat 2d6.
No, it's at the right. Roll plus conditions marked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
Conditions.
+3. Oh, sorry, +2. My bad. Plus 2. It's just a +2. Okay. So here are your
Up
options.
top, apparently.
Okay, not that
The
bad.
options, sorry. Oh, sorry. Wait, get out of the way. Yeah. You lash out. Choose one.
Yeah, choose one from the 79 list.
Okay. Lash out verbally. Give ground and use.
You can.
Uh,
Do you want to lash out verbally to DD? Oh, God.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Of course it's not.
I mean, both have too many conditions. I don't want to put another condition.
Okay. You have two conditions. You had 4 conditions. You cleared damage and guilty last time, so that's like this removal. So yeah, you still have afraid and insecure, Josh. Sorry, Zinc. Josh doesn't have any
Okay,
conditions.
just making sure.
Yeah. You still have those 2 conditions. You still have afraid and insecure. Okay, so why don't you choose that option while I get DD's upgrade down? So DD permanently loses influence over you. Add +1 to a label. DD, what label do you increase? Your total is now 5. Oh gosh.
Well, let's bring our freak up to 0 again.
Okay, neato. Let's write down. So Zinc permanent. Oh God, what is happening? These permanent removals, though. I love it. It's terrifying. Oh, it's terrifying and terrifying.
I can't have influence over him. He can't have influence over me. Yeah.
Yes. Like show him the tongue. Do it. Do it. Also, yes. Like this is the perfect tongue showing move. Also, you bring freak up to 0, so your total is now 5, the highest. Oh wait, no, Josh. Sorry, Zinc has that total also. Regarding influence, let's go over there. Zinc can never have influence over DD. Okay, that's kind of epic. Let's go back. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Sorry, your options, please.
I will. Oh my God, I will give ground if that's
Opposition gets
possible.
an
I don't want to.
opportunity.
So bad. This is so bad.
Opposition.
God help us all.
Your opposition gets a. You're literally giving me a golden opportunity here.
Wait. Okay, fine. Just give me another 2 conditions.
No. It's fine. It's fine. Like, okay, no. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. Do you give ground or do you
I
like?
don't.
I'm sorry.
I
What?
think this. Yeah, I'll just mark 2 conditions because that's way too risky as of the moment.
Okay, absolutely. You want to have 4 conditions marked? No problem whatsoever. Totally fine.
I will. Oh my god, I will mark insecure.
Okay.
Wait, I don't want to. Okay, let me. I'm just, angry now. I'm very much angry at Black Mamba, not Didi.
Okay, yeah. Didi's angry at you, and you feel angry at Black Mamba because he's the one like behind it everything. He's constantly ruining your life. How dare he constantly ruins your life? Oh my gosh, you only have hopeless left. You will go down in 2 hits. How does that make you feel? Oh god.
Look, I just need 3 potentials, okay? I just need my moment of truth again.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh man, I can't. I like next session is going to be insane. Okay, moving on. So you feel Didi is kind of like blaming you for not being present at the church, and you are like you channel that anger in it, and you feel insecure that Didi is kind of losing her trust in you as a friend. What do you answer? What do you say? What do you do?
I will try to comfort her even though it's highly
Oh my
not.
god. Okay. Yeah, sure. You have
I
every
will
single
say.
conditions. Okay. You know your roll is
I
going
would
to be like a
say.
-3, but yeah, sure. Keep that potential.
Just like my role.
I will say have my faults and pretty much is you know for me, but you have a great future and I will make sure you will have and your
Yeah, okay.
basically I'm telling her I will defend her with my life if I need be.
Nice. Give me that comfort or support, but you take a +1 to that because
Well, for what it's worth, I did have a 6 because I forgot the influence, and she has influence over
oh
me.
yeah,
So
yeah. So technically you have a +2 on that, which negates out your conditions entirely. Oh gosh, it's just
I'll
a
just
-1.
add +1, right?
Yeah, but just don't. So it's like a 2d6.
Right, plus.
2d6 -1. Yeah, just a 2d6 -1.
Okay, I'll just wait. I'll just roll flat 2d6 -1.
Yeah. That's fine.
so your mundane's -1.
Yeah.
Yes, where is it? -1.
Well, you wanted that
Damn.
potential. You
Mhm.
got the potential. So you're only 2 away. Um, tell me, Didi, how does Mina's words like how do you misunderstand
Interpret
Mina's
it.
words?
I guess. Well, I mean, we can. I can tell she's frustrated. I didn't say anything good to comfort her. My entire world is coming crashing around me. So why don't I just eat guilty?
You're
Because I feel bad that I wasn't able to pick her up in any way, shape, or form.
are you marking
And then,
guilty? Or are you
yeah.
just feeling guilty? Oh my god, you both have 4 conditions. This is a great start to the one of the most exciting days ever. Okay. 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 You both kind of like I'm guessing that the phone call kind of awkwardly devolves into awkward silence or something.
Yes.
Basically. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, and Mina, you're my friend, and I'm sorry if I couldn't put things right, and please, whatever happens, take care of your sister. She's one of my best friends. I kind of stumble. I'm kind of at a loss for words, and I'm starting to tear up. I probably better go. I better go.
Well, the phone cuts off, so that's exciting. It's fun that nobody has yet told Mina that her sister is with Cobra Blanca. I think Mina would have a heart attack if she finds out. Okay.
No, I think that's for the better.
Oh boy.
Don't tell Mina.
Yeah, the best option. Don't tell her that her sister is with Cobra Blanca. Moving on, Didi.
Yes.
Do you call Katerina?
Yes, I do. This is gonna go so wrong.
Okay. Okay.
Let me mute myself.
Okay. Oh my god, she's gonna stress this out. It's gonna be great. Okay, so you call. She picks up. Good morning, little Miss Sunshine, backstabber.
Are you in a secure location on a secure line?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm trying to say that for your own good, and my voice is completely choked with emotion. I like you as a person.
So this is
I
how it's
look up
gonna
to
go
you.
down. I trusted you to not to hold on to your word that I thought you were gonna be neutral in this, but you tried to pull a fast one on me, didn't you?
Do you want to hear what I have to say, or are you just going to throw accusations in my face? The fact of the matter is your crew showed up trying to destroy the church I was at while I was there. I talked to Gilmer, asked him to stand down, take the piece. No, he opened fire, and the fight started. Now, the fact of the matter is yes, Gilmer's captured. I don't like him as a person. I have no capability of getting him right now because I'm in the police station. The previous thing we discussed, my plan is for that to go down sometime just before 9 o'clock. So you can take it for what it's worth. Now, if you harm my neighbor, you don't have enough men and you can't hire enough men to stop me. However, I would think that you have an opportunity here.
You like to think you're invincible, don't you, kid? You are not. And we have more than enough people to prove that to you.
And if that's the way you want to go, you can accept that challenge. However, I don't think it's in your best interest as a gang to knock out and kill a 15-year-old kid to make a point. Try to think of the publicity on that. All right? Like I said, something very good. You're about to get a giant Christmas present in your lap, and you're going to try to ruin the possible working relationship we have as people just because your rogue guy went off and attacked the church.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
It's easy for you to say.
Something in my teeth. Okay. Are you trying to provoke her into
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you exactly trying to do? Let's go with that.
I'm trying to get her to leave my neighbor alone and let this play out and try to listen to what I have to say.
Okay, that sounds like a provoke. So yeah, give me a provoke. You do have influence on her, I think, if I recall correctly. Let me check that.
I do. I have influence on her. However, I have guilty, but I have a very good superior right now, so it'll be interesting.
Influence over Katerina Vieira. Yes, you do. All right, awesome. Very nice. Okay, so that's a -2. No, it's a 2. You have superior.
Yeah, that's
3. Right.
Yeah, so that includes the -2.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Red Fox is freaking out. Janine is freaking out. Anyway. Okay,
She's
that's
drunk again.
yeah, she is. She is. Okay, so let's go with the provoke options. So I get to choose that. Right. Hmm. What do I do? Okay, you know what? I think they're going to yeah, I think they're going to stumble. Katerina is emotional. Katerina does fly off on a rage, but Katerina is not freaking dumb. And Katerina does know what kind of a person Gilmar is. So your argument that he kind of went off on a rail, that is not unlike him. So okay, so you have a +1 forward against her. I will write that down. 1 second. DD against sorry, I can't type. Against Katerina. Please continue your thingy. Your word.
Oh, you mean talking or whatever?
Yes. The word thingies.
All right. So, I mean, I want to work with you, be friends with you. Do you have my neighbors, or are you just threatening them?
No, I have them. My people picked them up this morning. She's going to take a screenshot and take to you. It shows, the two your neighbors kind of sitting kind of scared. Say hi. Say hello to your neighbor. Yeah. And she says, and you hear Araujo and Juanita both like, Didi, is that you?
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
And she then disables the speakerphone. Okay, that's enough. Okay, go.
All right. Now, you guys have some people inside the local police. They have copies of Zinc's video recording. You can see that everything that I said is true.
Oh, it's the UPP, but it's,
okay. Yeah, but I'm sure you have people in the UPP as well. You'll be able to check that.
I will talk to them.
And if you're still concerned, if you want to, don't threaten my neighbors. Don't be a coward and a fool like that. If you want to fight me, fight me.
If this whole plan of yours to take down the boogeyman actually works, we'll consider us even. I'll think about it. Yeah. So she's going to. I need to make some calls, and she cuts the line.
Okay. And
at that point, I'm guessing like some police officer will ask, "Your phone time is up."
Okay, I can't remember what time I set for these emails to go off.
It said Friday, I think. I'm pretty sure it said Friday.
Yeah, I'm going to the ones that I have on the delay. I'm triggering for them to go off at 9 o'clock.
So let's say that happens, but like the police enters before you're able to do that.
Like no, I'll just ask Bromo. I've been cooperative and.
Okay. Fine. Just 5 more minutes. You probably did say 5 more minutes and give him like a puppy dog eyes. It's like, fine, yeah. 5 more minutes. Yeah, I mean, you are a kid. You are a very anime-esque kid. Oh. Okay, so you say the thing will go off in like 3 hours. 2 hours because it's like 7 a.m. right now.
Yeah. Set that to go off at 9 o'clock. But I want Maria to bring me the thumb drive before 9 o'clock to give the police first crack at it.
Okay.
But if for something that stops that or prevents that,
Okay.
these will go off.
You can probably like call Maria or send her a text right now, like if you want to.
Well, that was what I asked Mina to send her a text, or
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
notify her.
Sorry. I forgot about that. Okay. So you'll return the phone. We're just gonna have this scene, and then we're gonna end with something exciting, I guess. All right. So
Well, let me ask you something real quick.
we only have 10 minutes, so I really think we need to speed up.
I just need, yeah, I'm not available next week.
Oh, okay. We will figure that out of like off screen. Mina, you have the number of someone called Maria. You don't know who they are. Good, go. Wait, she didn't say the name Maria, right? Jenny, you're muted.
Correct, I didn't. I said call this number and tell them, please.
No, he didn't say.
Okay. So you
Actually,
call the
I'm just
number?
gonna text. I'm gonna call the number. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, "This is Redbox. Didi says you need to."
Wait a
Didi said,
second. You have Maria's number.
"Oh,
Like you had it from before. You recognize the number.
oh yeah."
Yeah, you know each other's secret identity. I forgot about that. You went to the whole club and everything. You have a number. You recognize it. Okay, so you didn't recognize it when Didi sent it because you were far too emotional. But when you look at it, wait, this is Maria's number.
I'm gonna say, what exactly did Didi say? Ask Maria to bring the homework.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Maria, Didi said you need to bring her homework to the police station. Okay,
Before 9 o'clock.
for 9 o'clock.
I'm on my way.
Okay,
Going
like
out now to. I'm gonna accompany
okay,
to
okay.
the block.
Yeah, sure. You will accompany her. I'm just going to have just this one scene, just one scene, like to end on a very powerful cliffhanger. So let's go with that. Okay, Zink, you are summoned at the UPP in the morning. You're feeling quite fresh. You had a good night's sleep. It's everything. It's great. Everything is great. Life is fantastic. You go to the police station at around say 8 a.m. and you say you go into like it's like there's what is that noise?
Something's backing up.
Ah, okay. All right, so I was thinking like some screeching noises. Anyway, like you go like they have this
Zinc's
like
hard drive is backing up.
oh my gosh. All right, so yeah, probably. So yeah, you go to like there's they had like a ceremony built up in like a lobby of sort, like and yeah, some sort of like salute to the fallen like officers and stuff, and like images on like a computer screen that's kind of scrolling. It's like being projected on like the wall and everything, like so scrolling by names of officers who have fallen in the line of duty and like etc. Yeah, and you come across the like the decently famous businessman investor that you access the name from your database as Silvio Hunter, and like you see Mario kind of talking to him, and Mario waves you over. Ah, Zink, good to see you're up and about. I see you've got repair work done. So I'd like to meet you, Mr. Hunter. He's here to show his sorry the English word that I the player is forgetting. I the GM is forgetting.
Condolences.
Condolences. That's the word. Freaking! I was thinking convulsion. What? No, not convulsion. Okay, condolences to our fallen officers. So, Mr. Hunt, this is Zink, the one I'm talking to you about. The UPP's ongoing collaboration with Tekis, Technology Estrella. He's like, yes, I'm aware of him. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Zink. He offers
Nice
you
to
his
meet
hand.
you.
You shake his hand. Firmware update. Lesson revealed. Always obey. Silvio Hunter. End scene.
Wow.
Okay, end of session. Let's quickly go. Sorry, sorry it took like kinda on the wire. Chimera, you're up first. Let's go with end of session quickly. You only have 6
I
minutes.
guess I just go into my image myself
Absolutely.
because I didn't really do enough to do anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah. Sorry, you were like basically kind of in the jail the entire night. Sorry, I couldn't get to you. But don't worry, next session we're gonna have so many fun times and such excitement. It's gonna be best. We might even have some PvP. Who knows? I don't know. God dang it. Okay, so what label do you shift?
I shift mundane down and danger up.
Okay, one second. Oh, there you go. Alright, mundane down and danger up. So you're feeling more dangerous as a result of the friggin' thingy? Like, because
Yes.
like you were treated as like a criminal scumbag entire time?
Yes.
Okay.
And the fact that I could have walked away at any moment.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. Is anyone going to grow closer to Chimera? I don't think so, right?
No offense to
No, it's fine. Like it's totally my fault. I couldn't sorry, everyone else just took up it. I will try to make up for it next session. I guess it's like it. Anyway, okay, sorry. So yes, you can like leave. If you can like tell me your like thorns and roses before you go. I apologize for like not letting you have enough spotlight. It's really on me. I'll try to make it up next time.
Thorns turning zinc against us.
Yes.
Roses, the whole scene with Mina and the mechanic.
Oh. I'm sorry. The more I'm trying to like imagine it, and it is adorable. Okay, so sorry. Sorry. So you can like you can take off. So, sorry, it took a bit. Got down to the wire, but hopefully you're not too late.
Today's not my game, so
Oh, never mind.
it's every other week.
Ne-
It's every
oh.
other week.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I guess you could stick around. Sorry, I thought you had a game today, and I'm like, no, it's super late. No, it's super late. Okay, I was panicking, but I didn't need to panic. Okay, so you can like stick around. Okay, so next up we have Didi. Let's go.
Okay, let's grow closer to Mina.
Yes. Yes.
Even though I managed to piss her off on the phone.
No, it's fine. Like she called you in the morning. Like she called you 12 times.
So she gets to shift my labels, and I'm clearing hopeless. So I'm down to 3.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, clear hopeless. Mina, you get to shift Didi's labels. Go.
I will up superior down.
Oh, superior can't go up. Sorry.
Oh, and I will up danger.
And down. Sorry, I missed that.
Down savior.
So you think like she's more dangerous than a hero?
Oh, now she's in a dangerous position right now, and I don't see her as heroic as she is right now because
Yeah,
that's
she's just a
you
kid
know.
in a dangerous position. Yeah, you're right. She's
Yes.
in danger. She could freaking die. Okay. Moving on. That's like a bit too fear mongering. Let's go. All right. Next up, Mina.
I'm gonna go closer to the team because of
Didi.
course, DD.
Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking of Zinc, but Zinc didn't do much.
No. He just laid there getting repaired in a very awkward way that caused you to throw up. So, you know.
Yes.
That's great.
I'm gonna take off and get ready for going to do the banking.
Okay. Sorry. Then let's have your have your.
You already
your
had all
session.
mine.
Oh,
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took care of him.
So see ya.
Take care.
Yep. Sorry, I got confused. Oh, sorry, I confused Joss's voice with Phantom's voice. My bad. I'm not a very voice person who can recognize voices. I do not know.
All
why.
right. So,
Okay, so I like what?
Mina,
Yes. Sorry.
why don't we?
Superior is locked.
What's that? Which one's locked?
Superior.
superior.
Oh, okay. So why don't we lower mundane and raise savior? I think she's better protector than I used to think.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know why you'd think that, but your thoughts are your own.
Well, she's one of the few people that I can actually rely on because it feels like everything's coming crashing around me.
I mean, technically, Neboa did help you, Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Noboa's been awesome, but I picked Mina this session since I talked to her most recently.
Okay.
I think you just see yourself at the same boat as Mina.
Yeah. Okay. Mina, are you clearing a condition or marking potential to get closer to your second momentum? You have 4 conditions.
Yeah, I will remove one of my conditions. I don't wanna,
Okay.
die at the first hit.
Okay. What do you take?
I will remove afraid.
You are not
I
afraid.
will.
You are not afraid. You keep telling yourself that you are not afraid. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I am a real boy. Guard.
I will. If I have to die tomorrow, I die.
Oh, you may not have to wait until tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay.
She
Yeah,
died.
it's probably today already.
Okay, Zinc. End of session.
I'd probably say grow closer to myself.
Own image. All right, awesome. How do you see yourself and shift your labels?
Mainly because I really didn't do much, and I just met someone new.
Who somehow has a lesson into your farmware.
I told you his name.
Yeah.
You know his Black Panda.
Oh, did you tell him his name? You just said.
Yeah, I told.
Oh yeah,
I told him
did. You did. Oh.
former boss, which
Oh.
is Silvio.
Oh, you did.
I
Well
did.
now. What conditions? Sorry, what the labels do you shift? Yes, please go.
I'm gonna go freak down and superior up.
Okay. Down. Period up. You're all healed up. You're totally fine. This person obviously is. Okay, no, that's like this person's effect is gonna happen next time on Dragon Ball Z. No. Maria.
Hello.
End of session, please.
Grow closer to the team.
Who made you feel welcome?
Dee.
Oh my gosh. Didi, shift her labels like a mouse.
Thanks. I'm going to raise her superior because she was a huge help.
Our superior is at 3.
No.
So we'll raise her savior.
It's also at 3.
We'll raise her mundane.
Okay, you have 3 things at 3.
And lower her freak.
The freak is at -2.
Okay, we lower her danger.
Also at -2.
Well, so we have to lower one of her 3s. All right, so let's raise her mundane and lower her superior.
Oh, she's okay. This is what happens when you reach a lot of maximums and minimums. Oh no. Nebula, did you mark a condition? Mark a potential or clear condition?
Well, I only have 2 conditions, so I'll mark a potential.
Okay. Sure.
She only has 2 conditions, which in our party is nothing. So
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm
totally
fine.
Yeah, you're totally fine. You think absolutely totally fine, man. Oh man, I know it's so weird. Anyway, okay, so that's that. Um, let's do our thorns and roses, and let's oh gosh, what did I do? I broke everything. Please tell me your thorns and roses. Let's go one by one. Josh, let's go first. Sorry, I didn't have like enough with you, but like I hope whatever I did have, kind of okay.
Let's see. As my thorns, it'd be because I didn't get to do a lot, and I don't think I'd have any roses.
Okay. All right. Okay. Janine.
Yes. I don't have thorns.
Oh my gosh. What are your
Roses.
roses?
Roses will be raisins. Um,
I can't
he's
handle
in Detective Mario's conversation.
with.
This in Mario's conversations, and his uncle, her uncle just went.
Oh yeah. Esteban.
I don't.
Esteban making an appearance.
Esteban just came out the like. Why is he here like that? But I like it.
He's the
And
uncle. He has the.
uh,
Yeah.
the
The real question.
information about the new superhero is very much
Well, he's more of a mercenary, and mercenaries are definitely not heroic. Hmm.
mercenary because I got a feeling we know that dude somehow.
That is
It's
a
Elba. Because I would be pissed.
now that is a terrible, terrible theory. Like that doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Yeah. I think she somehow had a connection with that guy and they don't know he is.
We will see. We will totally see. Evelyn.
I don't really have thorns.
All right.
Roses.
Like that. We did have Jared being incredibly clueless and oblivious, and also being Jared as a poor officer.
Just Jared is a rose.
Jared is always a rose.
Dee Dee having a crush on Jared is also a big rose.
Yeah.
The Mina and Mason scene. Major
Oh my
rose.
gosh, poor Mason. Poor Mason.
A man can't catch a break.
The man, the man did awful things.
Yeah, but if he wanted.
He didn't want to, sure, but okay, Alice.
yeah, I guess if there was any thorn, it was this. I mean, and this was no one's fault. It was such a good session, that not everyone could get in as much as they should.
Yeah.
And it's understandable. We're all divided up. I mean, it's completely understandable. But yeah, and then roses, I have to say, I share. It's Mason being freaked out. It's Dee Dee having a romantic interest on the dorkiest man in the favela.
With the worst smile.
How dare you?
And even it was also Mina getting queasy seeing Zinc get worked on.
Yeah. Mina's queasiness and Jink. Oh god. The man is getting repaired. How dare you? I mean, it makes sense. Like, people get freaked out at seeing, people being surgically walked upon. It's terrifying. All right. my thoughts is also pretty much the same, that I couldn't like give spotlight to everyone, and like yeah, but like the roses, man, like I'm sorry, I can't name one because pretty much every scene was a rose. Help me. What is this madness? So how, okay, how did you like? How was that? Like, I mean, it was pretty obvious, right? The build up and payoff of the lesson thing. Was it? I don't know.
So I'm sorry, the build-up of the lesson thing. What do you
The
mean?
lesson.
Black Mamba.
The always obey Silvio Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, though I mean, it could have gone other directions. It could have been always obey Esther Bon Roberts, or it could have been either of the leaders of the two gangs as well. So I mean, Black Mamba was the most likely, but there was also a good chance of the two crime lords and Gecko.
Okay.
Well, it could have been better, but you choose Sylvia Hunter.
It's sorry. You said what? It could have been.
I mean, it could have been better, but you choose Sylvia Hunter instead of the other gangs.
Yeah, I know. No. Because you all remember
He knows everything now.
You all remember who gave him the update, right?
Oh, it's mother. Well, is
Not
the
mother.
deputy
Like
leader.
who gave Suarez the update to?
Isn't it the UPP?
Yeah, but who in the UPP?
It's Mario,
Yep.
right?
Yes, it is.
God damn it!
You did have a weird vibe on him, like 10
I know.
sessions ago.
I was hoping someone. I was hoping Didi would, tell about the thing to the the awesome lady detective, but no one
No, she wasn't available. They didn't bring her around.
wasn't available. What?
Yeah, she's just working on her own case, which is
Yeah.
unrelated to the charge. But she did talk to Chimera. But, on the bright side, everyone will be present at the memorial service from 9 a.m. onwards. You
Oh
can
yeah,
talk to anyone.
I'm gonna make sure to roll everything I have.
Roll everything. Oh, you have your moment of truth marked, don't you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have three moment of truths ready to go. Oh god. If Black Mamba tries something, he's going to go down hard.
Or will we?
I will.
That's the question.
Or not. We'll
I will save my moment of truth just to kill that person.
Wait. Do you mean Black Mamba or do you mean Emilio Gardiomela?
No, I want Black Mamba now.
That's good.
Not Emilio anymore.
That's good. That is very good.
I don't know my sisters in the other cover bag. No one's been telling me shit.
Oh, hey, one question. Nebo, sorry, this is kind of like the game's kind of over. Like, okay, Maria, that you were told by Jessica Flores to go to the melting pot in the morning.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could give the Wee Hulk figurine to Maria.
Oh yeah.
If you say zinc, I'm gonna reach through this line and slap you.
No, like Mina's the one.
You will hate.
Mina's the one who talked to Maria on the phone, and they're going to meet up. So yeah, like you can like.
But the thing is, Tina will be able to get in the place.
No. But what if you have
Jarrett.
someone you
Oh,
know there?
wait.
Or something.
I knew. Oh my god, I have Jared's cell phone number.
Jared.
You do have Jared's cell phone number, yes. Are you going to bring the poor man into this horrible, horrible situation?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Oh gosh. See, the police are already coming to arrest you because it's such a terrible idea. I love it. Okay. So just reminding you that you have you can totally not go to the melting pot if you want to. That would probably definitely get you fired.
Don't want to be fired, but
Yeah, you could give the Hulk figurine to Hulk toy to Mina to take to Dee Dee, and you can go.
and she can bring Jared with her.
Yeah, like Jared would be there in the morning. Like he can yeah.
Jared has an obsession with red folks anyway, so
Yeah, he does. He thinks katanas are cool. I mean, katanas are cool, right?
bow ties are cool.
Fezzes are cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. A katana edge. Okay, no, that sounds terrible. So, yeah, that was the session. I really have nothing else to add. It was awesome. It was dramatic, and a lot of crazy BS happened, and
And there was Jared.
revelation, Jaredism, and We Hulk, and Esteban Roberts, and Eric, and stuff. Stuffs are happening, man. Stuffs are happening. And I mean, if you want to talk to Detective Santos, I mean, let's just say she might have things to talk about. But you don't have to. But you can talk to her. But has Mina told Black Mamba's real name, like Silvio Hunter, Silvio Hunter, the name to Dee Dee? No, right?
Oh no,
Oh,
I didn't.
okay. So it's totally fine if Dee Dee meets Silvio Hunter. Got it. Nice.
But I did hear that Black Mamba was going to be at the event.
Absolutely, but you have no reason to suspect this totally normal-looking man to be like this criminal overlord, right? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he has that psychopathic look that you don't realize he's a psychopath.
He has the most
Like Nicolas Cage.
What are you talking about? Nicolas Cage is a national treasure. How dare you? How dare you?
Nicolas Cage isn't a psychopathic dude, he's just a drunkard.
He's just Nicolas Cage. It's like Shia LaBeouf.
And they're both a drunk as.
Oh. No, Shia LaBeouf's a cannibal. We all know this.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, thank you for this session. It was amazing, and I loved it, and I'm so glad it's just heading towards this climax. We can feel it, like it's in the air. It's like the spark of.
Yeah, we're all gonna die next session.
Yeah. Oh, you wish. You wish. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining in. I will try to finish up the write up while yawning really loudly. So thank you, and I will see you next session. Next session on masks. Things that made sense. Masks. The Web of Intrigue. It's Thursday. The memorial service for Officer Barreto and the Detective Barreto and the other fallen officers. We know Black Mamba is there as Silvio Hunter and is now have control somewhat over Zinc. Oh no! We have Dee Dee there who has no idea the trouble she's in. Oh no! We have Nevoa there who might be getting fired. Oh no! We have Mina there who's totally losing her mind, and that's totally fine, I guess. Oh no!
Yeah.
And we have Chimera there who's who's probably gonna get killed. No big deal. no big deal. Nobody cares about the Muffin Quarry. Nobody, like, his mother didn't even come to talk to him. So Esteban Roberts came to talk to Dee Dee. Donzel's mother didn't. I mean, wow, that's pretty rough, man. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. We will see you back again on the next session of Masks Way of Intrigue, where everything, like all the everything just hits the ceiling fan. Just breaks through the ceiling fan and makes the complete mess. Till then, we bid you farewell. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.